slightly off centre of the box today, but hello and welcome to episode 3 of the Skinsaw murders. Just waiting for the last of the party to turn up, but we'll get started anyway.
And is there some way, do we have a means of identifying the zombies from the real person, the wife?
In-game or metagaming completely?
In game. Like, will
In-game,
detect
if
magic?
he walks towards us and tries to hit us, it's probably a bad guy.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much.
The innocent ones are kind of tied up and unable to move.
At least that's what the last one was, anyway.
Yeah, I must admit it's a bit annoying in the fact that I have to set them all to not ID'd, so even I, as a GM, I can't tell what they are, which strikes me as bloody stupid.
It really is a flaw.
Mm.
Yeah. But anyway, there we go. So, yes, you have entered the farmlands, you have fought off some scarecrows that attacked you, and also destroyed some scarecrows that were scarecrows. And I do believe I'm through for a slightly unfortunate occurrence. Also, a bit of an issue with someone that was tied up and disguised as a scarecrow. I'm trying to work out what Lone Jeddy's.
Yes, but we didn't kill him, and he's begged us to go save his wife, who's in the same position.
Again and again about this.
Indeed. Oh, did you save him? I couldn't remember. Oh, no, you did. You managed to stop him dying, didn't you? Because he was bleeding out, but you saved him. Right. Well, in that case, let me share the map.
Yeah, he was in the process of dying, and he was also poisoned with venom.
I healed him, didn't I? If you mean
Yeah,
the farmer.
he healed him, but then I cast Cure Disease. I healed him again.
And Dongrad removed the ghoul fever from him as well.
Yeah. That's all that was wrong, right? There's nothing else.
No, that was it. That was it.
Checking.
And then because I had the bennies, I cast Cure Move Disease on everybody because they'd been messing with ghouls and lycanthropes and all that, and it all got a bit confusing in the asylum, the big fight, and people try to push silver pieces. And I thought, let's better be err on the side of caution and remove disease from everybody.
Yeah.
And then part of the problem is Rannick is more worried about us burning the crops than killing the bad guys. It's like, dude, crops will regrow.
Yeah, but he's only human.
If we can kill the ghouls without burning the crops, that'd be so much better.
Well, we're gonna have if we can't only identify them by waiting for them to strike first, I can't use ranged attacks anyway.
Something I find a bit interesting.
Problem is, we can't have anybody shoot them because you don't know which one's the human, do we? So we just
exactly, and I can't fry them for the same reason.
Look, I could just turn into a bird, fly around, and scout out which one's which. Would that help?
That'd be great.
By the way, while we're discussing this, has anybody noticed all the bulbous heads coming through the crops towards us?
Yeah, turn into a crow and go around annoying the scarecrows because, well,
I can't work
they're not
out.
doing their job.
What I can't work out is why Rannick and Dondrad. Oh, I've taken. Why Rannick and Dondrad can see that scarecrow, yet the rest of the party can't.
I can see it.
Amber can see it. Arena can see it.
Well, I'll put it like this then. Okay, I take it back because it was mine. That's what I was trying to work out. Because basically, unless I click on Dondrad or Rannick, so when I click on Arena, it goes invisible. So I'm very confused.
Snookums and Goodfella can't see it.
No.
And you. See it.
Okie dokie. So, yeah. Okay. From a probably the easiest thing to probably do is say, because the distance is involved, I'm just going to turn off all your power. Except for Goodfellas Relief. Goodfellas not here, is he?
I'm surprised.
Yeah, it seems like you've got two shadow casters in the middle of the map. We're south of them.
Yeah, I can't see him.
So they don't work.
There's no lighting set up on this map.
Weird then. Very weird.
Well, you must have line of sight switched on though.
It is. There is. Let's put it like this. Lighting. Something's doing some lighting, but yeah.
So if you've got line of sight switched on any terrain object, you won't be able to see through it.
Yeah, no, but I think it is. I do think it was lighting based, but given that lighting hasn't been set up on this map, I don't understand why.
The light grey and the dark grey the light grey where we can see stuff is where we've seen it before, but we now can't see it because of the terrain.
And the black stuff I've never seen.
Yeah, no, I know that, but when I turn that, it seems to be lighting based. When I turn on disable lighting, they all disappear, which I find very strange. But anyway, not going to worry too much about that.
Mm-hmm.
So, turning that off. I'm turning that off. There's Bert joined us yet? No. Something's obviously happened. Okay. So, anyway, you're in the fields. Good fellas. Good fellas are connected, so that's okay. Rannick and Dondred are striding on ahead. The rest of you are hanging back.
Well,
I'm going to transform myself into a bird and go and scout out and figure out which scarecrows are enemies. In fact, I'm going to pre-arrange that I'm going to do a loop the loop or a fly straight over an enemy so that they know once I've identified it which ones to go for.
and that also, because some of them aren't within our line of sight, you can spot out the ones we can't see yet.
Yeah. So let's start with that. That'll do. That will definitely do. I think I'll be a bird of prey. The red kite, I'll be.
Okay, so.
Yeah.
Days of scarecrows. Next. Footpaths, dusty tracks, 12 feet rode in by fields of corn and other crops. All 5 of the other farms of the Sug are now deserted. Some ghouls create whose farms done. House. The ghouls have not been idle, been only their number of victims.
I could still use my whirlwind spell to knock them around.
Oh yeah.
Each of these.
So I'll go close enough to see what that one is and then I'll do the appropriate signal.
The issue I'm going to ask is how are you going to tell the difference?
I'm close enough to look.
Go down and peck at them.
Yeah, flying close enough to see. I have eyes. A sense of smell.
What happens if they retaliate?
Why I've chosen the bird of prey, I've got claws and beak.
Yeah. Size -2, they'll be -2 to attacker, and moving at pace 24, probably another -2 for speed.
Are you serious?
Just intrigue. I think I'll do the one with the pog counter. Otherwise, you might vanish on this map. Okay. What's that?
Would you like me to make notice rolls to figure it out? Would that help?
It's not that. I'm just trying to work out why I've got a move type map marker stuck on the map.
And
Yeah, I had that
birds
last
tend
week.
to have keener eyesight than humans do anyway.
That's why the red card gets +2 notice. Just close the map and open it again. It'll remove the movement thing.
Or if Irina cancels her movement for that token, it might end up just leaving the arrow.
I don't know how to cancel my movement, but I could try. Go like that. There you go.
Yeah,
Cancel
closing it and opening it. Closing it and opening it does seems to do it. Okay, so you fly over this scarecrow here and make a notice check.
Is 15 good enough to tell?
You reckon it's a scarecrow.
Okay.
The rest of you doing?
I'm going to start moving in the other direction.
I'm watching Arena ready to run.
To run those. Well, for her version of running is skipping, so that would get me one more or two more from where I went.
It's 24, 200. You can move another 10 inches. Okay, what about the rest of the party? If you're moving, feel free to move.
I take it I'm babysitting Stumblefoot.
There you go. You want me to restrict it to the 10? There you are.
No, you've got 24 inches of movement.
Yeah, and I moved half of it, and you said you can move another 10. So I'd already put the marker at 14 when you said that. So.
What I'm trying to say is you can get that far. You wanted to, but I see you just fly to that one. I misunderstood you. Sorry. Anyway, yeah, exactly. Except I'm waiting for everyone else to move this turn, unless they're not going to move this turn.
I'm not moving. I'm waiting for the sign that there's a thing to go and hit.
I'm kind of the scout. They're waiting for me.
Okie dokie. Make a notice check.
Well, Joseph's moving because she doesn't have the pace the rest of them is, and none of these guys will let me ride their pets.
Well, it's moving.
It's moving, this one.
It's moving and making noises. It's bound up.
It's bound up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to give this one closer inspection. I'm going to approach pretty much right on top of it.
Well, you can perch on its shoulder even, because it sees you as a bird, not a threat.
I'm hoping, but it might not.
It pounces. It breaks through its binds, pounces, but misses you.
Okay, in that case, loop-de-loop! Loop-de-loop! Loop-de-loop!
That indicates a bad guy then.
Yeah.
If I saw Irina's... Here, let me run again.
That means kill it! Kill it now!
I think it's still out of my range, so...
If it bleeds, we can kill it.
So was that a bird saying loop? Was that a bird saying loop to loop, or was it hoot to hoot like an owl? I don't know. Let's. Let's run. I'm not up with this running.
The sun is setting in the sky.
I wonder why everything kind of went orange. I thought someone had set fire to the field again.
It's dusk.
I'm confused by the signal.
Arms on fire.
Good fella. Very, very quiet.
Which is normal.
It's unusual. I think he's standing at the back of the field there. I'll put him on hold unless I hear from Goodfella. Hello, Mr. Goodfella. Are you there? Marina.
Okay, I've identified that one, so I think I shall go
Looks like his mic's gone.
have a look at that one.
Looks like your mic's gone. We can't hear you. In that case, it will get a free attack on you as you leave it. But
Hello.
hello.
Yeah, you're back. Woohoo!
I'm just gonna run towards the group of them that were. I'm gonna run to the intersection over here.
Be my guest. Make that run roll. Obviously, it's easier to run down the roads than it is across the fields.
Does that 6 get to explode?
No.
Then I can like run forever. I'd be marathon man.
So if you can move your full pace on the roads or half pace across the fields. Well, actually, yeah, it's difficult terrain. Don starts running the other way in an attempt to flank. Can I have a notice check from you, Arena, please? This is also this scarecrow is also bound up and groaning a lot. I assumed you're going to make him check, which you did.
I am. Yes, I am, because I want to make sure it's not going, oh God, I've got such a headache, rather than I'm going to eat your brain.
Well, it look again. It definitely appears to be just like the other one, though. It appears to be a person that's been tied up and left to ripen in the sun, as it were.
I guess I'm going to have to land on their shoulders to see if they attack me. It's going to have to be my thing. If it's a tied up thing that's groaning, land on its shoulder.
Okay, you've got the movement, so you land on its shoulder. The woman stares at you wearily and moans a lot, but that's about it. What's Amber up to?
Good question. I think Amber's going to keep with Jelsa while I'm out of range.
You believe Amber will need to run to move 11?
Sure.
Amber likes her new collar.
There you go.
There we go.
Oh, nearly.
Yeah. Well, I'll assume she was following Jelsa to begin with, just for the sake of being nice. Rannick.
Rannick will move forwards, not suffering difficult terrain because he's a ranger.
Mm-hmm.
And get out his composite bow, because ghouls are fairly solid and arrow friendly. And put an arrow in it.
Actually, when you actually read the description of the crops, I don't think you could see him across the fields. But anyway,
Rannick is nearly 7 foot tall.
Yeah, but here we go. Fields of tall stalked plants transform the paths between them into oppressive tunnels, making it dangerously easy for the visitors to get lost. That's all it says, though, so I don't care. It's crops. You could, as far as I'm concerned, these are field crops, and if someone's standing up, what's the point of having a scarecrow you can't see crops anyway?
Mm.
Yeah. Let's say they're on really tall poles, and then it doesn't matter.
Has Bert joined us verbally yet?
This one in front of me just disappeared.
I miss your wonderful voice, Bert.
Yeah, it did because Rannick shot it.
Oh, I thought you were shooting the one next to you.
No, the one next to me is a normal scarecrow. I shot the one that was a ghoul.
I think we've lost Bert, haven't we? I'll put him on hold for now.
Mm.
And well, for narrative purposes, just so he's not left behind, I'll just have him move down the path in a sort of generic fashion, for want of a. Yay! So that brings us to Dondrad.
Dondrad, well,
Still can't work out what lone Jedi icons are.
Dondrad will just run.
The other one, I'm not sure.
From 9. I don't know where I'm running, but all right.
If you're going cross country, don't forget to halve it.
Yeah, I'll just generally flap about.
That's what I'm doing, isn't it?
Yeah, no, but at least you can see. At least when you unchange, you can see over the tops of the crops.
Very true. Oh, it's Scorch and it's Cheers. Oh, there we are. I had to get up. Sorry, so someone had posted to some icons and I couldn't work out what they were. It's Scorch, the Pinnacle's Pathfinder goblin.
Oh, I understand now.
Yeah, Arena.
Okay. I am going to drop my shape change because I believe this is the poor lady and needs rescuing. So I'm going to drop my shape change and free her.
It's nice knowing you.
Right. Thanks for that.
Okay. You're going to free the woman that's tied to the post and moaning and definitely looks a bit on the dead side.
Captured woman disguised as a scarecrow.
See, he said half dead, not undead.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. You basically Letty Guffman thanks you profusely for releasing her. She was bound and gagged and masked as a scarecrow, like all the others are, in fact. She, as you sort of help her down, she's basically not really with it and doesn't look too healthy.
I think you need a Dondrad.
Cool. We need a healer over here. And use. Oh, do I have? I can't really do the same action, but I'll call for a healer anyway.
No worries.
I can, however, always use an item, but I can't use it until next turn, so I'll start searching through my bag.
Okey-dokey. I don't need a grid, so I'll turn that down. I need a grid for map purposes. But what's Amber up to?
Amber will go on hold until Jelsa moves and then just stay with her.
Okie dokie. Just do a run for her, just so we know how up to 10 inches. So as long as that, she'll stay with Jelsa unless Jelsa runs faster than Amber.
I don't think Jelsa can go faster than Amber. No,
I don't think so either.
That's with the run.
Not with that running guy.
Yeah, I'm going to stay on the path, but knowing that these crops are taller than me, they can't see me coming either.
No. I'll have Amber just keep up with you as per agreement. That brings us to Goodfella.
Goodfella's going to book it around the edge over here.
Okay. No problemo. Was that your full 9 you moved around the edge there?
I think I got my full 12.
Yep, that's fine. No worries. Rannick.
Okay. Rannick will carry on There.
Just strides past Don Jad, who's basically pushing and hacking and shoving his way through the plants, and you just skip through them as if there's nothing there.
As if it's not there, yes.
Indeed. Moving gracefully between the plants.
Imagining it, or are we hearing a really, really faint bird?
We're hearing a really faint bird. I'm going to aim at that one.
I'm here.
Oh, there you are.
So what are you doing?
I'm going to aim at that one.
You're going to aim at that one.
And just hold that until somebody checks it out or it starts moving towards us, whichever.
Okay. Bert.
Yeah, Bert was busy. There was a mouse or something, and we both kind of got distracted by it.
Oh, fair enough.
Did it have a waffly nose?
Do you know, it's cat food now.
Yeah. Snookums caught it.
Have a waffly nose, not has it got a waffly nose?
Okay, so we're trying to find all the scarecrows. We're trying to find the wife, right?
I've just called out medic. Well, effectively, we need a healer down here.
So, Irina turned into a kite. She identified which one was the woman. She got her untied.
Okay, so it sounds like I need to do some running.
You're not you're not affected by difficult terrain either, are you? In
Nope.
woodlands. Yep.
Nope,
So
me-
you can go whichever way you like.
Yeah.
Normal people have to use the roads if they want to go full pace.
Yeah, boring people. Yeah.
I assume Schnookums will keep up with you.
And then Schnookums is also going to run.
Interestingly, actually, do Schnookums have wilderness step, or does he have to stick to the path or move at half pace across field?
Well, I thought that it applied to my allies. I'd have to look at it within. No, I'm thinking the other game, the other system. Okay, so yeah, Schnookums is also going to run. Let me see, Schnookums. Why is it not letting me? That should be an 11. For some reason, it's not giving me Schnookums.
Oh no, because I probably hadn't targeted Schnookums on the combat tracker. And then
is going to.
If you're going down, that will get you 11 down the roads.
Yeah, something like that. So he's not far behind me.
Yeah, exactly. No problem at all. Okay, next round. Good fella got a joker, so everyone has bennies. Aren't you all lucky fellows? It does appear to be. I'm going to have to have a look at the. Color is a. What color is a?
Is a what?
What color is a shadow caster?
Ooh. I thought I was going to be able to give you a great answer.
Okay. So shadow casting is dotted green, like terrain, but dotted green lines. There aren't. Doesn't. Sorry, it's just that it looks like there is shadow casting on the map, but there isn't. When you look at the line of sight, if that makes sense. Okie dokie, good fellows, you come running round that headland there. You find yourself face to face with a scarecrow that's struggling, and moaning and groaning as it's tied up and bound, and it's moaning, groaning, and struggling as if trying to get free.
It's probably evil. I should kill it.
Okie dokie, you'll.
No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
That's absolutely fine. For record, you're just out of range of it, so you'd have to use ranged attack if you wanted to attack it just for the sake of argument.
I poke it with a stick.
It does flinch and groan and moan. Okay, you have been You've been aiming at this one over here. What are you going to do? Are you going to loose?
No, I'm not. I'm going to go on hold.
Okay. Jelsa.
She's gonna skip. And she's gonna get to the center and go, what the hell, which way to go, and then go this way. There. I get
Okey-dokey.
9, so.
Let's say for
Yeah.
God's sake, just run keep Amber with you. That's for now.
Okay.
And that brings us back to Bert.
Definitely going to take, the fleet-footed on one of these, because keeping up with these guys is making her a lot faster.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
good call. I like it.
That's on the shopping list as well for me.
Well,
Yeah,
being the
makes-
height you are, Conrad, you can't have anything but a short list, can you?
Yeah.
It is nice to actually be able to see everyone's beddies again after Saturday. That was very frustrating. Okay, Irina.
Healers are on there.
From here, you can see the farm and the barn.
Is that where her husband went?
No, he went away.
He went away. Okay.
But he did say that they were doing things in the barn. That's where they were making
That's the barn.
That's where they were doing stuff. Okay, fine.
But we've also got several scarecrows still out in the fields.
Right. Okay. I am going to hand her this potion here, and tell her to drink it.
Okay.
And to make it
Right.
easier for other people, I'm going to help her to walk along the path to this junction,
Oh, that sounds like a good plan.
so that when other people come to heal her, that she's easier to get to.
Yep.
That's it. Sorry, could you run my turn for me? I'm just running to get a power lead because my computer's dying.
Certainly.
Dondrad will simply what? Isn't she?
Yes, she is. Scarecrow farmer is now Letty in ragged clothes. Conrad walks to there. Okie dokie.
Right, and then what I will do is I will pull out a holy symbol and I will cast healing on Irina's farmer for 5 power points, making a mockery of the healing rules.
You're going to do healing at double range with cure disease, I take it.
Yes. Because it's 13, it should be inside the 16 I require.
Except, yeah, but don't forget. Let's take that back. I take that back. Hang on. Powers. Power modifiers. Range plus
Using
1
it.
plus 2. Double the
Yeah, 'cause I'm
powers.
using
Yeah,
the
that's fine.
channeling
Yeah, sorry, I was just saying, yes, because healing's normally a touch, of course, range
That's
is
right.
not listed. Yeah.
Yes, that's right.
Range is not listed under the healing power as a standard modifier, but increasing range is a standard modifier, therefore you can use it on healing.
Yes, it's hence the comment about making a mockery. Yes, Dondrad will heal it. It's fantastic.
So I've just noticed Goodfella's been putting useful and interesting stuff in. I haven't read it. Do you know that song by Tom Waits, Murder in the Red Barn? There's always been some killing that needs to be done upon the farm. Oh, I'll have to look that one up.
Oh, buggers. Yes, I can't tell from here, but I'm not sure whether or not he's actually suffering from venom.
I'd guess that she has got ghoul fever and needed it purging.
better to err on the side of cautious with this sort of thing, I would say.
Okie dokie. That is Dondrad casting a channel energy in a wide area. That brings us to... Oh, Rannick, sorry, are you staying on hold? Sorry.
I'm staying on hold.
Okay, that means we're up to Jelsa.
And she's gonna keep skipping.
Keep
She don't run. She's a gnome. She skips. Oh, she sees Goodfella coming up this way, so she's gonna head over here to help out Goodfella. Because, yeah, Goodfella clearly needs her help.
Dondrad.
Dondrad. Will run.
Alright.
Still being somewhat confused by because I can't really see what's going on. I hear Irina shouting away, you know, but
Okay, let's have a strength check. Huzzah! He breaks free and lunges at Dondrad. A good fella, rather. Does good fella have first strike? He does not. So this scarecrow leaps at you, good fella, with claws extended and all sorts of interesting appendages swinging. Legs and arms, I mean. Miss and miss. It makes a frenzied attack upon you. It misses as you defend yourself successfully.
An attack with plenty of energy.
Yes, indeed.
And lots of effort. Not much in the way of actually.
But not much in the way of finesse or accuracy.
Yeah.
An enthusiastic attack.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, I go, I was going to rescue you, citizen. Now I must kill you.
Go for it. Reminds me, I do need to keep my notes open because I always forget to keep track of those. Just need somewhere to remind me to update them if I need to. There we go. Oh, that's a wound, so that's the end of that. That ghoul is ends up face down in the mud and stops moving. Irina.
And I yell back to Elsa, I say, come on, quit lagging about. And I keep running.
Yeah, go for it. Don't forget, you can't run because you've done an action. You can only move your standard pace.
I think that I'm going to see what's going on in the barn.
Hey.
Whatever it is. Oh, I can't.
So
I'm like, come on, this is Baywatch.
Carry me, good fella, because I can't keep up with your legs.
Well, then jump on board.
Well, you better stand still a minute.
Select myself. Oh, what the heck? I can't even see myself now. Oh, that's why.
You're going to a different map.
I didn't think I was going to get as far as it. I didn't think I could get to it today, but to this tournament today.
Maybe the area around the barn is there.
I see. I understand now. It all makes sense. Okay, well, presumably that's as far as I get.
I think that's where you started, actually. So, from your perspective, as you're looking down the road there, you can see the fork, you can see the farm on the left and the barn on the right, and from here, all you can see, what the most interesting thing you notice is the giant stone head.
Okay, just so you know, I'm having technological issues. Every time I try and select my character, I'm moving the entire map. So,
that's interesting, isn't it?
It is. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to quit out and come back in, but I'll have my turn first. I'm just going to have to let you physically do it. I will move forward down the path so that I am level with the stone head, observing what's around me as I go.
Okie dokie. So, The barn is the larger of the two structures. It's an L-shaped building constructed around a unique feature, a 4-yard-high stone head canted slightly to the left, depicting a helmed warrior. His face is a stern model of determination. Moss has grown over much of the weathered figure, making his features hard to discern.
Well, you don't see that every day.
Yep, and I have to say I wish I could actually give credit to whoever made this very pretty map, because I found that online, but I just found it in the list of high resolution VTT maps for the on the Pathfinder forums.
Particularly like the cabbages.
Yes, I'm very impressed. It does. I do get the impression it might have. Well, actually, it probably wasn't done in Dungeon Painter, but they do most. Yeah, I really was impressed by that map, especially that it had the stone head. I found other versions of this map, but none of them actually were the right shape. If that makes sense, because the description is the L-shaped barn, and everyone else's version of this map has very barny-looking standard barns, if you know what I mean, rather than
barn-shaped barn.
Yeah, standard, normal, boring barn-shaped barns. Yes, Bert.
Okay, Bert saw Irina head up towards the barn, so Bert is going to go ahead and cut across to the barn. Go about there.
Okay.
I don't see Irina. Where'd she go?
Into the Twilight Zone.
Oh, you went into the barn, didn't you? Okay. Yeah.
Hopefully you can see Irina now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and then Schnookums, come here, Schnooks.
Look, I would just move Schnooks up to next to you for.
Okay. She's going to stop here. Snookums is going to stop here at Letty and kind of give her a sniff, and then just like a little lick. You know how cats will sometimes do.
Yes.
And then dart on up.
Okay, so I'll put Schnookums and you on the edge of the map approaching the barn with Irina ahead of you just a bit.
That works.
Okay, next round. Rannick, assuming they still is on aim, I assume.
Rannick is still on aim, yeah.
There's got to be a point. There's got to be a limit to. I'm going to say there's got to be a limit to how long you can leave a bow strung before it starts actually being a bit on the uncomfortable side.
Do you want it to be my strength die type or my vigor die type?
Right, but
the lower of each.
Yeah, the lower of each would make sense, wouldn't it?
Well, they're both D8.
Okay. This is your third round.
Yeah.
Because there is a limit to how long you can leave a bow fully strung, isn't there? As it were.
Yeah, stamina.
Yeah, so it would be vigor. Oh, strength. I agree. Whichever's the lower of the two makes sense. Dondrad runs. Dondrad runs out of the field and gets onto the path. That just means Jelsa and Goodfella are heading up north.
Not north.
Up north.
It's grim up north.
That'll get me close to Goodfella. Can I scramble up on his shoulders?
If Goodfella's amenable, you most certainly can scramble up his shoulders.
I'm going to say
I'm amenable.
I'm the price to get up the other side.
Okay, so now
Piggyback rides on the farm, man. This is the farm. This is like, where's the corn maze, babies?
So every time Goodfella moves, now I move with him because I'm up on his shoulders.
Nice.
Okay. I have to be honest here. There's something up with my Discord chat. It ain't working when. Hang on. Have you two gone back onto your own voice channels? I've just noticed. No, you're still on the same one. So why am I not?
No, we're just on the one.
Something's strange because when you two talk, I am not getting the pretty little icon popping up.
That last time Tavis talked to it on Echo. I'm not sure.
I think I just saw you pop up slightly. I'm not going to worry about it now. I'll have to work out why later, but because it's a load of hacking for each person just to put your little icons up. I like it. It's really cute, but yeah, hang on. Aha. I think your IDs have changed.
Oh, weird.
I don't know why. Let's have a look. Yes, so if I just change this bit of code for that number and hit done, and get you to say something.
Hello.
Something.
Yep. Okay, so that worked for Rannick, so I just need to do the same thing for Arena because the point is the two of you appear on the same one because you're on the same voice channel. So now, both of you should appear.
Weird.
Yep, that worked. It worked. Ha! Sorry, I just like the little icons popping up. It makes me know that even if I can't hear you, I know it means the computer heard you.
Yeah.
Yay! Good fella. Right. So.
Right, do I need to grab the weasel or the fox or whatever that is?
No, the fox will keep up with you, I'm sure, unless you run really fast.
Because I'm on your shoulders and the fox is keeping up with me.
Okay. And we are running. We are Baywatching this mofo.
Okay, go for it.
Run him, cowboy! And I dig my heels into his, shoulders like I'm spurring a horse here. He's going to let me do this a lot.
He's going to. I think he might learn to regret this. Okay, I'm just rearranging some other maps. So there we go. Yep, no problem at all there.
Move me with him.
I will do. Right,
Ooh, I see something from up here, good fella. Can't tell whether they're good ones or bad ones, though.
I don't know if they're. I'm three of good ones. I think they're all bad ones.
Wow.
It might be a stabbing party.
Hey,
stabbing party.
Good fella. Next time I'll blow them around, and that'll help identify them, right? The ones that groan and try to get back.
Yeah, blow them up. Yeah, awesome idea.
I'm just doing some stuff in the background.
I'll have to make good fella a Prezi on my next downtime. Maybe a harness.
Like those they have for the trolls or the ogres, right? That the goblins sit on and launch ballista off the giant.
Yeah, something like that.
Hey, Arena.
No.
Let's see, other map.
Let's see if I can get everything to work now. The dog will get out of my damn way.
You know who would have been perfect for that would be Rowdy, because how big you see by the time we left?
Holy hell, he was huge.
I think he
Just
was...
seeing if it's letting me in. Acquiring the file list.
So it lets you connect. But I'll pop you on hold while Bert and Snookums catch you up, as it were. Bert and Snookums. Hang on, you guys are on the phone. Change the sound effects.
Well, let's see. I don't want to get too far ahead of her. So I think I'm just going to walk up here next to her. I will, however, let Snookums go a little bit ahead of us. And... Do what?
Inside your catch on the left-hand side.
Sorry, I was distracting myself. I'll accept your moves. Yep.
You've got data.
Now that there's a better chance for combat, we're going to not stop running around and start looking around.
No? You've got that one.
Okay.
Try on the inside.
Is Arena back? Yeah, Arena is back.
I'm in, but I'm not. Oh, there. I tried that. Nothing happened. Right, I've just got the map back up.
That's because I just reshared it with you.
Oh, there you go. Thank you. Right. The map moved as I was moving. I wasn't. I mean, I was going to go to the doorway and have a look, but I wasn't planning on actually going in it.
Actually, going up to the farmhouse.
Is that the farmhouse?
That's the farmhouse. Okay, that's fine. I
can't tell because I can't see anything but shadows. I can't see the outline.
I must have done the. I thought you could see door outlines.
Right.
Maybe I did it wrong.
Over it.
No, but I thought you could see a door. I thought line of sight showed a door.
Yeah, it does.
Blocked line of sight. Yeah, it does. Yeah, that's fine.
It does show a door, but the buildings themselves are just black, and everything behind them is black.
Yes. Yes.
So therefore, I can't tell which is which because it's like, is it that black blob or that one?
Yeah, I know what you mean. So it would be, yes, I know exactly what you mean. Okay, so are you opening the door?
Yeah, I think I am.
Just click on the door and press. It should open unless it's locked.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, that was not good.
Okay, so the corpse is already decaying and swarming with flies. However, even from here, you can see the Psyhedron rule plainly visible upon the chest. This is a single scrap of parchment pinned to the body's tunic.
I stagger to this bush and throw up in it.
Okie dokie. Okay. Are you staying on hold, Ranny?
I am.
That's 4.
Yeah.
And Jelsa got the Betty. Joker's all ready. Hang on. Jelsa got the Joker. Betty's all ready.
And this should be in my range. What is the range on this? My smarts.
Oh, well, that's not very far, is it? Tish. Jeepers creepers. 10 inches. That's quite an impressive smarts range. Yeah, that's 10 inches. That works.
Yeah. So that'll get these first 3, right?
It will, yep.
Well, target them for me.
Yep. Whoa.
Oh, yeah, that's gonna roll.
Okie dokie, so a glitter whirlwind suddenly appears in the middle of the field, causing all sorts of
havoc.
Yeah, interesting. Actually, they had a day and night for the farmland, but for the farm, it seems to assume you're going to be there in the dark. I'll go back to the nice, delightful stuff instead.
So these 3 up front are affected, so you gotta do your thing on them.
Yes, indeed, Rooney. So they are.
That's with a raise.
Strength roll at -2. Okay, so let's see what we can do. Well, I'm going to say instantly that definitely knocks the 3 of them off. They're all tied up, so it just knocks all 3 of them off the posts they were tied to. As you just blow the cord up away and everything else. And then we're going to say 1, 2, 3. I'm just going to do all 3 at once at -2. None of them are making it. Roll that 2d6. Holy moly, pudding and pie. Right.
Woohoo! Hey, you make a good mount. Good fella.
Except you're not rolling damage because you're meant to be rolling 2d6, which I will take as 12 because it's not damage. It's how far they rolled. You blow them with wasn't it?
So if she's sitting on his shoulders, Master Blaster by name.
Okay. No, it's just a shame. It's really nice damage, but unfortunately. Well, he's going to hit a tree. And take minuscule amounts of damage. He goes thrashing through the undergrowth. I'm not sure if you kept aim on it as it went, as your target went flying across the field there.
No, I think I might as well come off hold now.
I aim. He's flying.
Now you got an airborne target.
Was that the scream of a flying scarecrow I just heard?
I think so, yeah. I can do a flying scarecrow scream, you ready? Okay, Relic, you come off hold.
I'll come off hold, and I will. I think I'll just take it. If it's definitely a ghoul, which it seems to be, I will just take a shot at the one that's got closest.
Well, it's flying through the air as you shoot it.
Hmm?
Hasn't. I'm going to say it's flying through the air as you shoot it, so you know, hasn't landed yet. As you decide to just, it's a humanoid.
Humanoid.
Actually, it might not be. Oh, hang on, I can't. I can't use the combat tracker to look it up, can I? You know, the irony of that, it's not lost to me because I wanted to use this as custom type.
Unfortunately, no, it's not a humanoid; it's an undead.
It's an undead, yeah. Sorry.
Which is what I'm intending to take as my next quarry, but that's still a miss because I don't have the aim on anymore, do I? So.
No, it's an evil undead, yeah. The irony is the real irony is the bug that happens in the fact that when you click on when you add an NPC to the combat tracker, it changes the type from whatever the Pathfinder monster type is to NPC type because that's what it needs for the combat tracker to work. And the most annoying thing about it is the only reason that happens is because I was told I should use type as the value for what the NPC was, not the custom one I used up, which wouldn't have caused this problem in the first place.
Rub that in when you're talking to the person who told you to do it that way.
Well, he writes all the code. I'm not going. He's bloody marvelous. I'm not really going to rub it in too much because without him, I can't do the Lua code to save my bottom. Okay. Ghoul number 9 is the one. Okay, ghoul number 9 doesn't like the fact this arrow went very close to him. He's going to basically start charging across the field.
Not happy he got thrown halfway across the field either.
Indeed. Brings us to the that'll be the dad of Dron. Oh, I just see where you are. Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Well, I can only see the villager, which I'm still not quite sure about, and Arena's gone.
Arena walked into the map, which is hang on. That area there is on its own dedicated map.
Well, we have to run a big V then.
The second you walk into that area, as soon as you walk into that orange area, you'll be on the map. The other map, so you don't actually have to run all the way down there if you don't want to. Or are you running down to Letty?
Yes, but I'm socially confused and role playing it.
Okay. That brings us to ghoul number 8, which was this one over here. It's just going to come out of the field. It's going to have to run.
Well, that identified the bad guys.
Well, the fact, even if they weren't necessarily bad guys before, the fact you threw them across the field probably means they're not very happy with you.
Hey, they're moving scarecrows. That means they're not good guys.
Yeah, Letty would have been a moving scarecrow if you'd done that to her.
Gummidge isn't a bad guy.
We're after R and away we go, and that's
all right. I'm gonna
strike. Yes,
Phil's he's gonna run and slash at this guy. So I want to do the short sword and long sword against this guy, and then keep running towards.
Hit your run button first, sir. So we know how far you could run. Okay, go for it. Now you can do your attacks. Oh wait, it's not requesting interrupt, that's just me doing stuff. Okay, do your attack. You hit with your long sword. That's shaking it, and then you get to hit with your short sword, don't you? With the old 1-2 motion, I think you'll be taking this gaunt down in a minute. Have you noticed that accurate short sword really is accurate?
Mm.
And deadly.
Yeah.
That's why riding on Goodfellas' shoulder is probably the safest place to be.
Very much so. Okay, and then an 8-inch run straight down the field will get you to there. I reckon we can push it to about there. Look at that. That's the most 8 inches you can get, as it were. That takes you to the extreme edge before it counts it as 9. Okay, that brings us to Bert, who is on the other map. For some reason, it won't actually show up for me anymore. When I click on it.
Yeah, busy Bert.
There we go.
Okay, so Irina looked into the house and decided to become violently ill, so I'm not going to look into the house.
Okay.
I do see what appears to be some open barn doors over there, so as much as I said I'm not going to run, I will. Not that it's going to make a lot of difference. Good grief. You know what? I think I'll Benny that. I've got enough of those. There we go. Oops. I was going to say I have delayed out. Use 2 of my bennies instead of just 1.
Okay, so what I do need to do actually is, at this point, I'm going to point out that this is as you pass by the house, you do happen to notice the farmhouse does appear to be a bit occupied.
Oh, is it? Okay, in that case, I will change my run to this direction. And I will attempt to shoot. Oh, looks like Ghoul 21 will work. Wow, there's a whole lot of them in there. Maybe I won't shoot. Let us instead plant growth. It defaults to what? A single target. So let's make it an area of effect. Do I want medium or large? Oops, no, don't do that. Yeah, I think I want to go ahead and go with large.
This could be bad. I've just seen how many there are in these 2 encounters. It's meant to be for more than 2 players at this point. This could be interesting.
Yeah, we'll go with a large. So where did it go? Come back here. So large is 3 points, makes it 5. Of course, we got to do the damage for 7. The fatigue makes it 9. And tough makes it 10. And I got the raise.
I'll apply the effects, and I'll have to do the fatigue, won't I? Because you can't do the fatigue.
Yeah, I can't do fatigue. They are bound with the strength 10 and taking damage. And that will be.
I forgot you could do that. That eBay will save your bacon.
And that will be Bert's turn. Snookums, seeing me do all kinds of magic-y stuff over that direction, is going to.
Well, logically, Irina should have seen all those as well, but I forgot to scroll down that much. I'm going to say because all she saw was the body, and before she could, and obviously her throwing up and making noises is what basically activates the ghouls inside the house. Anyway, Shookums gets to there.
Yeah, Schnuckums is going to go there and do a frenzied attack, see if we can hit both of them.
Is he pouncing?
No, no pounds. No pounds.
I should turn it off then.
So, yep, that's a couple good hits. First one. Let's spend a Benny on that one.
Actually, I can change the sound effects now.
Okay, that's quite a big change.
So the first one will take a wound.
Down the volume on the fight music. Sorry.
And the second one will be shaken. And that's acceptable.
Sure, they're agreeing with you on that, but yeah, I'm all for it.
Yep. Does sound like they're agreeing, doesn't it? Okay. So let me see. Sorry, I was sorting out some interesting sounds at my end. So one's shaken and the other one's incapacitated. Okay. What I will do at this point is okay, let's see where we are. We are Alright, it's goal number 7's over on this map, isn't it? Yeah. Goal number 7 got blown around, didn't he? So that's look at that. He gets to move a grand distance across that ploughed field. I'm having real fun and games with this not swapping maps thing today. Okay, goal number 18 is entangled. It cannot move, it can only break free. So it's got to make an athletics check to try and escape, which it fails, and therefore it will take 2d4 damage at the end of its turn. It shakes it. Ghoul number 19 is in the same boat. It is also bound. However, it breaks free, I'm afraid to say. But that was
it
its
goes
action.
from bound to entangled. Because it did not get the raise.
Didn't get the raise. Yeah, point taken.
And he will still take damage.
He will indeed. Which probably shakes him as well. That brings us down to the next ghoul, who was shaken and therefore remains shaken and therefore automatically takes damage because he can't do anything else about it. But he's hardy, so he doesn't take any additional damage. Ghoul number 22 is just not breaking free. Look at lucky so and so you. So he takes damage. That shakes him. Ghoul number 23 is taking damage. And is shaken. And that brings us to Arena.
Okay. Combat going on. I need to pull myself together. Is this house lit, or is it completely dark?
It's dusk and it's a farm, so it should be lit up.
So it's lit up presumably with something like flames.
No. There's no flames. It's just natural daylight that's allowing you to see. That's all. So they're dim. It's gonna be dim inside, but that's about it. There's no illumination.
Fire.
I know. But unfortunately, there is no, because there isn't. I know that.
Okay, just because I think this is highly amusing.
Yes.
I am going to come to here, and I am going to cast Entangle. This Entangle is going to be in the form of killer cabbages growing extra large, and they're smashing through the window and grabbing the ghouls.
Okay.
With the killer cabbages.
Killer cabbages.
Upgrade it to make it tough and also damaging, please.
So it's just they're already all bound and taking damage, and now you're casting it as well.
Oh, it's it out.
Ooh, no, you're not.
Like me very much.
I'm afraid the cabbages resist, and they basically swear at you in perfect cabbage. In the meantime, you're obviously not really recovered from throwing up, and you get shooting migraines flashing between your eyes, and you just basically knocked sideways, and afterwards feel quite drained.
Just whenever I try and cast a well-described cool spell, I end up going bust. Only when I really put effort into the description.
I know. It's not fair. I agree.
I'm pouting now, but only in a friendly way. Anyways, so I'll argue with the cabbages and somebody else will have a go now.
Okay. Hey, Ghoul comes charging out of the barn and attacks Bert. Missing. There's a lot of noise coming from that barn.
Without that, sure. Good, I've come to terms with my cabbage problems.
Whoops.
I'm gonna have nightmares about Cabbage Patch dolls coming to get me. And believe me, that is scary shit.
They were unpleasant looking toys.
They really were.
Someone's been lucky on my run rolls here.
You can spend bennies to increase it.
I haven't. Well, actually, it never occurred to me. I technically probably could, seeing as I said you get your players CAD, so I should be able to do it as well. But I'll save them for murdering the players later.
Well, that's an encouraging sentence we always love to hear.
Number 7's over here and have to run again. Okay, so that's 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Get into there actually. And that brings us to Dondrad. Letty's just sitting down under a tree. Colour returning to her. Dondrad moves 6 inches and gets onto the other map.
Onto the other map.
Oh, no wonder you got a bit confused there. It does help if I actually turn the NPCs on, doesn't it? Sorry.
They're all over the place.
I did say they were invisible.
Sorry, I didn't hear. That makes it more scary, doesn't it? Invisible ghouls.
Scary is invisible Cabbage Patch dolls.
I just see Dondrad's quote there. I think that's very amusing. Are you doing anything when you... Are you doing anything when you get to there, Mr. Dondrad, sir?
No, I just drop it a crossbow and I'll try to shoot number. Oh, fuck.
Oh, well, I'm afraid I'm going to be evil and make you roll the damage, please.
That was aimed at Bert as well, you know.
Yeah.
It was number 10.
I'm going to be really evil and make you roll the damage because I'm afraid it would be dramatically appropriate for you to shoot Bert. Fortunately, Bert is okay. The crossbow bolt.
Well, I wonder if against Tarple.
Yeah, I wonder. Well, he's a dwarf after all. But a crossbow bolt narrowly misses penetrating you as it literally just fizzles over your shoulder, too close to call. Good fella.
Running slash.
I forgot to accept your move from last turn, didn't I? So over to you now.
A sword slash for each of them.
Go for it. Hang on. Go for it. So longsword, go.
All right, I'm ready. Sorry, I got lost there.
Let's go. Make your longsword attack roll. That hits. Roll the damage for your longsword. That shakes that one though. Do you want to hit the other same one or a different one?
Different one.
Okay. Now goes your short sword. A 4 is going to miss.
I will try again.
Please do. That's a 10. That will hit with a raise. Roll their damage. Okay, that accurate short sword is horrifyingly potent.
Yeah, well, we'll probably need that the further we get into this.
Another ghoul bites the dust, bringing us back to Bert.
Okay, well, this ghoul decided to come play, and I don't like that. So I think I am going to whip out my... Let's whip out my Masterwork Bastard Sword and give this guy a chop.
Okay, go for it. I didn't have that music then. Just the music bit on. Don't get me wrong, the music's better than anything I can do, but it gets a little repetitive after a while, doesn't it?
Love it.
That's the end of that ghoul. That ghoul is down on the floor and bleeding out. I did do updates. I wonder if they fixed the splash yet. Are you moving, Mr. Burt?
I think I will stay where I am, actually.
Okay. Brings us to Mr. Miss Schnippens, I should say.
We'll go ahead and make an attack.
Oh.
And is upset that he can't seem to get through the skin of this thing. It's a little tough bugger.
Hang on. I think Schnookums has got 5 bennies because I think you've had 2 jokers so far today.
True. We have.
So, do you want to? Does Schnookums want to reroll either of those attacks for bennies?
Yeah, let's go ahead and reroll that first one. So click the raise button and.
I'd say I thought if I drop it on, it might just do it automatically for you. But I think there you go.
yeah, that'll work.
I wasn't sure. I wanted to see if I dropped the Benny on, whether it would still count it as a hit with a ray. Do you know what I mean? But it doesn't matter that you hit the button because that's very good. Schnookums literally just rips that ghoul apart.
And then
down it
Schnookums
falls.
will move over here to this one.
Okay.
Since he's shaken.
Crispy shredded ghoul.
Indeed, Irini. Ghoul number 9. Sounds like ghoul number 9's out in the fields. Oh, ghoul number 9 was going after Rannick, wasn't he?
Hmm.
Oops, hang on. Arena.
Not best impression from my showing there. Does Birch seem to be okay with what he's handling?
Well, apart from that, the Dondra just nearly shot him with a crossbow bolt, yeah.
Cool. Okay, I'm going to draw my katana, run over here, use my elbow to smash the glass, assuming it's still glass in the window.
Yep,
And-
okay, I've smashed the glass.
And then attack the ghoul with the katana through the hole.
Okie dokie. Target the ghoul of your choice.
Okay, 22. I feel lucky about 22.
Oh, judging by those dice, that was not bad. That's a hit with a raise. Want to Benny that?
Yeah. I think I can do better than that on raise damage.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think you skewer that ghoul with your katana.
That was
Actually,
many weapons then, wasn't it?
Katanas are more slashy weapons, aren't they? But they do have a sharp point. But anyway. Even though I'm sure, dramatically speaking, it's physically impossible to do a really impressive katana swipe through a window, you manage it.
Indeed.
Indeed. That brings us to the ghast.
Don't think I want to go in there because the smell's just so revolting.
Indeed. I'm sure he doesn't have tactics, so he just goes out and kills people then. Okay, so he's just going to come to the window and attack you.
Suits me, I don't have to get in the smelly bits.
He makes a frenzied attack upon you. Hitting you once and hitting you once with hitting you with a raise.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. So you've been shaken by the first bite, and then with the second one.
Okay, first one. No, I'm not. Second one.
The second one didn't. I don't think the second one rolled, did it? I thought I saw the dice explode, but it didn't seem to do anything. Let's try
I've
again.
got a 128 scale tree in front of the dice rolling bit, so I'm not 100% certain.
Okay, the second bite probably at the moment is ripping your throat out.
Having that, I will attempt. So, hang on. I've not got the combat tracker open, so spare with me a moment while I do.
Okay. If you can hold down control, I think it gives you the soap option, doesn't it, on your character sheet?
Keep learning new ways to do things. Okay. God, incap in one. Don't want that. That's not bad.
A 7 means you'll take 3 wounds.
Ugh.
I think you have much choice with one Benny left, do you, really?
Oh, I don't think I do. I think I'm going to have to take the wounds.
Okay, and now it gets really unpleasant, I'm afraid. I need you to make a vigor roll, please.
Thought you might.
I'm afraid you've been paralysed.
Well, then I will actively do nothing.
And then I need you to make a vigor roll at -2, please.
Oh, bollocks. Nice knowing you guys.
You got an idea for your next character?
Oh, yeah, but I'm pretty good at coming up with them on the fly, so we're all good.
Fred's coming.
Shut up. Sorry, I'm not saying shut up to you guys, I'm saying shut up to my dog.
That's okay. I'm afraid of all the ghouls to actually hit, all the monsters in this entire encounter to actually hit you, is the only one that can paralyse an elf.
Well,
You're immune
so-
to paralysis from all the other ghouls, just not the ghast. And I'm afraid you went and stood where the ghast could get you. Sorry about that one.
Hey, you don't have to apologise for being an evil GM. It's your job.
Well, it's my job to be an evil GM. Doesn't mean I have to like being evil.
Oh.
Okay. So he's still bound, so he can't attack Schnookums. All he can do is attempt to escape. He's got
still
the
shaking.
raise.
He can't.
Sod it. No, he wasn't. No, in all fairness, it's the only fair way to do that after I've made the roll, isn't it? So he is. He got the raise, so he is no longer entangled, and he's no longer bound or entangled, and is basically escapes his bonds. But that's all he can do as his action. Ghoul 19 is remaining shaken and will therefore be injured. That won't do anything. Ghoul 23 remains shaken, therefore takes damage. 5 won't do anything. They've got better toughness than that. Jealous of Sparkle Tips.
Okay, from Goodfellas' shoulders, I can reach Ghoul 7, so I'm going to slash at him with my dagger, or my scimitar.
Go for it. Ghoul 7 is still targeted. I really can see you making some sort of little saddle so you can ride around on, good fella. Shoulders. Master Blaster.
Yeah, that would be just the kind of thing Jocelyn would pull. And then after I put this one down, I'm going to go, come on, good fella, I think the rest are headed for the barn. We got to hurry or they're going to kill everything before you get there.
Good fella. So ghoul number 7 goes down, and that brings us to Rannick. You can hear fighting coming from the farmhouse and barn.
Yes, so I think I'm going to take a shot at this school that's getting close to me.
Yep. If you're going to run, you have to run first, don't forget.
I will not be running.
Okay. That's a hit. That doesn't hurt it.
I will spend a penny on that once. No, that really doesn't hurt. And then head over there.
And you move cross field. Okay, combat round 8. Okay. Time to play Swarm. Time to play Swarm the Druid, who isn't an elf.
Ooh, I think I've got that.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Oh, I got the more skin, snake skin. More snake skin. That'll make a nice saddle.
Okay, let me check this out. Infection. Anyone shaken or wounded? Okay. Oh. Rules don't call. Either I've missed it off. I have to check that now. That would be really annoying. Rulebook number 2. That's rulebook number 1. Rulebook. Where's rulebook number 2? There's rulebook number 2. Ghouls. Infection. Yes, paralysis is missing from the ghouls. That's slightly annoying. I mean, it's in there, but it got linked in with infection. Okay. Only one wounded, but okay, you've got to be wounded, so that's okay. To suffer paralysis. So Bert is shaken by the ghoul. Next. Ghoul number 13 comes down to. Actually, ghoul number 13 won't reach you without running. It's into there. Yeah, I didn't see that. I said do that. Ghoul number 13 misses. That brings us to this ghoul here. Literally just going to come outside. This ghoul here can probably find. Yep, this ghoul can basically surround Bert. Making him wish he had this sweep edge, but he doesn't. Although you can do it, you can get the sweep edge with your bastard sword, you know. Yeah, I mean, you can use the sweep edge with a bastard sword, I should say.
Right.
When wielded two-handed. Okay, so all I need from Bert is a vigor roll, please. Yep, no problem at all there. The bite did. No, only because of their position. You'll see what I mean. They're actually all occluded by the barn.
Okay.
Good fella. Have we lost the good? Have we lost the good fella?
I'm here.
I think you've got a lot of running to do, sir.
Can I kill? Is that one there to kill? Did I kill it? What happened to it? Did Irina get it? Jelsa get it?
Jelsa got it. Yet.
All right,
Told you
running.
we gotta run yeah, we gotta run for the barn, or they're gonna have everything dead before you can get there. That'll
Yeah.
get him moving.
Including me.
10 gets good fella to there, which gets Jelsa to there, which gets Amber to there. In fact, actually, I'm going to say Amber at this point may actually want to run on ahead. Let's see. She can keep up on it. She can keep up on an 8. Okay, that brings to Rogors. So he's going to come around here. He's going to come around here. He's going to
Who?
there.
That bad guy.
That's the one who just nearly ripped you to bits.
At least I got ripped to bits by one with a name, not just a mook.
Yeah, he's the wild card.
Be better about myself then. You're gonna get killed. You should at least get killed by a wild card.
Well, indeed. And Bert unshakes.
Of course, Bert unshakes. The first thing Bert is going to do, I'm trying to decide if I'm going to multi-action or not. I think not, because I want to make sure I get a good casting of my bark skin. Read protection. So let's see. 1.
For the record, Dodger spent 2 bennies desperately trying to go before all of you guys. So. And he's got some really awful cards.
yeah, no, I did that. I've done that. So let's see. I was
trying to get there to get deflection on them.
Yeah, I know. I realise that.
Cancel paralysis.
On Saturday, I spent 3 bennies because my monster was on the 3 of hearts. So I got the 4 of hearts, the 4 of diamonds, and the 5 of hearts. I was not amused.
Okay, I'm going to spend my last 5 points.
Okay.
To cast my protection with Shroud and Hurry on myself, Schnookums, and Irina.
She's smart. Smart's D8.
Smart's range? Yeah, it should be good.
Range is only just in it.
I am going to spend the Benny to try and get that raise.
Actually, your smarts is D6. Irina's out of range, I believe.
Yeah, I'm quite a long way away.
Okay, well, sorry, Irina. I guess not you.
Already kind of splatted, so it's a bit late.
Yeah,
anyway.
you're kind of laying there, not doing anything anyhow. So I'm not going to worry about it too much. So that is the raise.
Yep.
Which lets me go toughness 2 and hurry and shroud.
Nice.
And that will be my turn.
Then Schnookums.
And then Schnookums, well, this guy broke loose, and Schnookums not happy about that. And not that it looks like Schnookums is going to do much about it. And that is our turn.
Okie dokie. Brings us to Rannick.
Okay. Well, I will take another shot at Ghoul number 9, I think. Still a bit short range there, and then I will move on to the other map.
I'm only putting that on there to give just to give me, you know what I mean, to get sort of set boundaries for where I position you on the map, if that makes sense. So depending where you walk onto the other map decides where I put you on the other map, if that makes sense. Yeah. What are you shaking this time?
Let's spend a penny to see if we can actually. Hang on, I need to put the raise on. Better.
Yeah. You incapacitate ghoul number 9.
Okay, and. I'll come
Number
in
9 is down.
behind the barn.
Okie dokie, behind the barn. Right. Which is the only slight thing about it is the map angles are different. But there you are. That's put you upon you. I've already given you that map, haven't I?
Yeah.
Yep. So you're behind the barn. I have to admit, if I hadn't noticed the orientation was slightly changed, if I'd noticed the orientation was slightly changed, I would have actually loaded the map into Photoshop and spun it slightly. Anyway, Dondrad. I suspect some mega healing is about to happen.
Well, I'm actually not going to heal it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cast Relief on Irene. I'm probably going to have to move first.
Relief? She's paralysed and on 3 wounds.
Yes, I know, but I'm going to... Yes.
Oh, relief, yes, to mitigate fatigue, yeah.
Well, it mitigates fatigue and wound penalties now.
It does, yes. I forget.
And unshakes her. So
that's fair enough. Sorry, I was thinking of Suckle.
The range is 10. Okay, so we'll have to work out power points later. Yeah, so we're going to cast... we're hoping she's going to have a better power. That will save everybody.
Well, she's paralysed anyway.
Right, so let's cast Gorham's Endurance. And we succeed, and what we do is we cast the Recovery, remove her shaking status, and then for 1 extra power point, I will remove stunned. I'll move the paralysis condition.
Paralysis isn't stunned, I'm afraid.
But is it a condition? Is it?
No, well, that's what I was checking, actually. That's what I was looking up, but it isn't. Anyone wounded by a natural attack must make a figure roll. Oh, yeah, or be stunned. I apologise. The Ghast changes the description. The Ghast doesn't say that. It's or be paralysis. Yes, so yes, paralysis is stunned. I didn't realise that. It would have made sense to make it stunned, wouldn't it? Okay, so you remove the paralysis,
remove the shaken, remove stunned, and relief,
and then ignore wound penalties as well, isn't it? Ignore fatigue, isn't it? And
ignore 2 points of fatigue or wound penalties.
No, it's not numb. It's a different effect. It's recovery. So recovery just takes away a shaking status and takes away stunned.
All right. Okay, that's fine. So she is no longer shaken and she is no longer stunned. So Arena is able to move again as the paralysis wears off.
Yeah, and then as a free action, Dondrad sets himself on fire. Drinks a potion of damage field.
Oh, I see. I was wondering what you meant there. I was like, what?
Yes, I know.
It's like, I know he's got a death wish, but I mean that's a little on the extreme side.
I know.
I'm going to heal Arena and then immolate myself.
Yes, I pause for dramatic effect. Yes, Dondrad literally just drinks something and literally
that's
bursts
an
out
old
flames.
potion of damage field before I had the really nice new way of doing potions that someone did for me that was very nice. Powers. I need to go back and check all the items to make sure they all look the same in the future. Damage field is a seasoned power. Damage field, it's just a standard potion. It was a potion of damage field. It wasn't a potion of major damage field, wasn't it?
No. I just got charged the same price though, the bloody bastard.
Potion of damage field. There we go.
The ghoul. Does the ghoul fever count as a toxin?
That is a very good question. Infection. Anyone shaken gold is a lethal disease requiring a vigor roll each day to prevent taking a wound. Anyone killed by ghoul fever rises from the dead at midnight, becoming a ghoul themselves. So it's a disease, not a toxin.
An unfortunate thing, but never mind. Okay, I am going to use my wand of mildly healing on myself. Can I use that twice in this turn, or do I have to wait till the next turn to use it the second time?
It would. I mean, technically speaking, it is an action to activate a wand. So in theory, you can use the wand up to 3 times, but you do require a spell outcasting action each time you need to activate it, and you are already at -3, -4.
You're better off drinking potions that don't need a roll.
Yeah,
Well,
you might.
I can drink a potion of deflection.
Well, what I would say right now, personally, is given a bit of metagaming here, given that the ghoul that's by the window is shaken, I suggest you just limp away from the window as quick as you can. And as you say, but drink a potion of deflection might be a good move.
Yeah, right. I'll drink the potion of deflection and move away. So there you go. There's that. And I'm going to move towards Dundrad. I believe he can do healing.
Don't forget your pace is
a lot less than that. There you go.
It's 3 at the moment. Okay.
You can do that fourth thing.
In fact, you'd be better running away from the barn. I mean, I can get you no matter how far you away you are. I can heal you.
So
I'm not
potion.
I'm just thinking. Walk towards the healer. Stagger in the direction of the person who can help. You know.
Okay. Amber's psychically linked to you as your familiar, isn't she?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So therefore, Amber knows something's up and is running as fast as his little legs, or her little legs, I'm not sure.
Amber's a her.
Yeah, I figured it was. Amber suddenly just bolts away from Goodfella and Jelsa and is running flat out there. Look at that. As fast as his little legs can carry him. Her little legs, I apologise.
The most annoying thing about this is I actually picked the wrong edge. If I'd have picked to destroy undead, they would have to save versus vigor to approach me and then get burned.
I must admit, yeah, I thought clerics could. I can't remember. I need to reread it. How do clerics turn undead in Savage Park?
Well, basically, if you come within a medium burst plane plate, you have to save versus vigor or take a wound.
Nice.
And it's a free action for me.
Unless it's taken
No, sorry, it's not. It's an action. Yeah, it's an action. It counts as an action. But
yeah. Okay, ghoul number 18 fails to hit Schnookums in his shroud. Ghoul number 19 doesn't remain shaken, unshakes, but remains entangled. And I think that might actually hurt him. Yep, he's shaking again. Okay, ghoul number 23 unshakes. Therefore, he will attempt to break free of his bonds and fail miserably and be squeezed for no effect. Jelsa Sparkle Tips.
I'm just going to dig my heels into Goodfella's side. Come on, hurry. We got to catch up to them. They're in the barn.
Okay. Actually, what I should do is I should actually put you on Dundrad's. Actually, I will do that. Where are you? Where is Dundrad?
I'm Goodfella, not Conrad. You keep getting those two confused.
I always do, don't I? So if I drag that,
well, it's because we sound alike.
Yeah,
it is. Yeah, there you go. Jelsa is because Jelsa's sitting on because Jelsa's sitting on Goodfella. You're now on the same initiative card.
Okay,
it makes sense. Okay, I'm going to bite Bert and miss. I'm going to bite Bert and hit.
Got a much better view from up here too. Good deal,
I'm
Tom.
going to bite Bert and hit with a raise. This bark skid is probably proving very useful right now.
I can spend one of my bennies on Goodfellas Initiative to move us up the tracker if I want.
Do you know what? I will quite happily allow that. I will happily allow that because the two of you are together right now. Yeah, as you say, you'll be sort of urging him on. So yeah,
didn't let me do it. It gave me so I'll drop it in there and you give us a new card.
I certainly will. When I can find you on the combat tracker.
Oh wait.
Oh, you got 4 diamonds. So isn't that amazing?
Yeah, way up there.
I'm going to bite Bert, except I forgot to target Bert. So let's. Bert.
I put in a Benny and so did Goodfella. So give my Benny to Goodfella because I was spending mine to do that. Because I have more.
Jolly decent for you.
I'm gonna burn another Benny to see what we can get.
Go for it. A 7 probably would hit you, wouldn't it, with gang up? What's your parry, Bert? Your parry is 6, so a 7 would actually hit you if I'd actually.
A 3, 4, and 5. Wow.
Bert is shaken.
You got to get in that fight.
Yeah, what would be really cool if the GM let me use my move and your move and added them together.
Now you're pushing it.
If you could come up with a logical reason for that one, I may consider it at some point.
I'm a pushy little thing.
If you had a magical power that would enable that sort of thing to happen, then
I moved us. GM, we're now an ace.
Okay, that's fine. You'll be next. I'm still on the ace behind you. Okay. Bert needs to make a vigor roll, which he just did. Thank you very much. Bert is not infected with. No, it's per. I can't remember which way around it is. It doesn't matter because you made the vigor roll, but paralysis. Anyone wounded by a ghoul, so it must have been the infection. Anyone shaken or wounded by the bite, -2 of a raise on the. Oh, okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, translation, I'm bored.
Okay. Good fella, make your run roll. Hang on, Joss is way over there. Good fella, make your run roll, please. But it doesn't feel so good.
Oh. TPG. Total Party Ghoul.
I'm not too bothered because Dondrak can solve problems like that.
Nobody let Dondrad die.
The Dondrad.
I can only bring you back from the death once. You know what I mean?
No. But you can neutralize disease, cure disease, I should say. Neutralize poison, cure disease, isn't it?
That's how we help you get rid of the clap.
Yeah.
We're not supposed to talk about that. One more move, 1 more inch. He's going to try and superimpose himself between the oncoming ghouls and Irene, who's badly injured. And then what he's going to probably do, I would love to cast Teal, but it's tiniest against us. So what we're going to do is target. We're going to cast Deflection, which will stack on Bark's skin, I believe.
Depends.
Oh, I see that. There's near a bloody 8 there.
Yeah, but that's the point. If you got the raise, then it wouldn't stack. But by not getting the raise, it does stack.
No, deflection is a penalty to be hit.
Oh, deflection. Sorry, stack. Sorry. Yes. Sorry, misunderstood. Yes. Yeah. Once protection, once deflection. Yes, it will stack. So
he's got armor. I've got divine intervention.
Yes.
So.
Do you know what? I'm going to have to give you one. But not for the clap joke, but for the comment afterwards. Have you applied the if you haven't applied the
no, because I'm too busy laughing at the joke. Right, okay.
Actual fact, I would your casting of deflection won't stack on arena though.
It will not. Well, I'll save a bit. I'll save me a point then. So that's going to be fighting. I didn't get both.
Yep.
I have to remove it for arena to make sure it's right.
Okay, that brings us to the wild card, who's going to basically come over here and have a go on Stuckums, I'm afraid to say. Hitting twice. That's a wound on Stuckums and oh crud. That's 2 wounds. 3 wounds in total on Stuckums, who's got 4 bennies. So
Shut up.
Schnookums dodges the first blow, even at the very last second there, taking no damage at all. The second one's going to wound him. Do you want to spend another one? He's got 2 left. We lost Bert. I'll spend another one. Okay, I'm afraid Schnookums is taking a wound. And has to make a vigor roll. Was the second one was a hit with a raise. Okay, so let's do the vigor roll at -2. Oh dear. And the standard vigor roll. Oh dear. So Schnookums is paralysed, I'm afraid, and not feeling very well. She's not a good. This is, yeah, I think TPG is on its way, isn't it? Which reminds me, I should have given you a Benny for the TPG comment. Rannick!
So, how aware of Rannick's presence are these ghouls? Obviously, I'm not going to get the drop on them because they're in a fight. But do they even know that Rannick is around? Because I deliberately approached behind the barn and stuff.
Were you stealthily approaching?
That was kind of the intent.
Make a stealth roll. Yep, they are. They're too busy focused on eating the the other half orc at the moment.
Does that mean they're effectively vulnerable to me at the moment?
No, but you do get the drop, don't you? They're unaware of you.
Okay, well, the drop gives me the sneak attack anyway, so I'm going to run in. I'll move that and then move the rest because of the wall being in the way. Everything goes black for me.
Yep.
So we'll go for that one first. And the multi-action. So with the drop, +4 to hit.
That's just Rannick charging in.
That'll do it. +4 to damage, and I move more to 5, so +4 damage from my rhino hide as well.
Oh, the music. I'll turn the music off. That's what I want to turn off. 3 wounds. Okay, down it goes.
Still got enough move to get to those 2.
No, you don't. You've moved 8 inches to get to there, potentially.
Okay, well, no, I moved 6 to 7 to get to so I moved
And an
1
inch
more.
to get around the corner. Yeah, I'll give you that.
Still reach both of them, so I can do my 2 more attacks. But I don't get the +4 from the rhino hide on these ones.
Hang on, though. You only declared 1 multi-action.
I thought I clicked it twice.
Oh, multi-action 2, I apologise. It only says once, actually, but anyway.
Okay.
You miss anyway. Oh, no, it does. Oh, sorry, it is showing multi-action 3 there, yeah.
Yeah. So that one missed, but I can still do one more. Do I do a Benny on that? Hello, works.
Before you get to this. Well, you might do, I suppose. Oh, that's a hit. And that's another one down. One day I think the pot you'll actually won't split up, and then you might knock and die. But I don't think that's ever happening, is it?
Probably not. I'll do for
I
me.
had no intention of going there until people said, "Hey, why don't you check the barn?"
Why don't you check the place with more monsters in it than the rest of the map put together? Okay, Rena, you don't feel very well. You're very wounded. You've still got that splitting migraine from the miscasting of the spell earlier. And you still got the image of that dead body in there with the parchment stuck to its tunic.
I think that's really top on my mind at the moment.
Every time a body with the Hedron rune carved into its chest has a piece of parchment on it, it's been a message for you, don't forget.
But I'm thinking that being almost dead might be preoccupying my conscience.
Point taken.
I need healing. Somebody help! Staggering towards.
Don't get too close. I'm burny hot.
You can try. Obviously, you can try a spellcasting roll to try and get the wand going on yourself.
I don't think that makes sense. What you said, it's stupid. So, is there anybody except for that can do healing?
If you drink a potion, it's a free action. So I ain't gonna.
I don't think
she gave her last potion to an NPC, I believe.
I did. Yes, I don't have a potion, which I have now said 4 times.
You don't want to go there.
I won't
Because
go
you've been
there.
in burning range of Donra.
Oh,
That's okay, yeah.
I didn't realise the range was that big.
Oh yeah. If you hover over Donjad, it's the shaded area. It's all on fire around
And I'll
you.
go full defensive just in case.
Okie dokie. That's defend. There we go. And then Amber's obviously very upset and really can't cope. And she's running so fast she even stumbles there, which slows her down, I'm afraid to say. Bert. You back yet, Bert? We lost Bert.
We might have lost Bert.
This is not a good time to have lost Bert.
You're not kidding.
He's actually gone off. Has he disconnected? He's not.
No,
he's not.
Still connected.
If he had extraction, if he had extraction, a good idea would be move out the way and let Donrad jump in his place.
No, no, he's still there. He's just
That
not
would be
around.
evil.
I think he just did an end turn.
He's off of voice. He's off of Discord.
Or maybe he's Discord. I can see him on Discord. There's Jerry.
Oh, he is on there. Well, you're right. Then I'm blind.
It's Dondra that disappeared off Discord.
Oh, it's fighting.
He is. Unfortunately, he can't because Schnookums is stunned.
No, Schnookums unstunned.
Schnookums unstunned, so Schnookums did. I didn't notice. He's obviously lost Mike. Okay.
I think I heard him.
Maybe they've killed him. He's calling us from beyond the grave.
That's a scary thought, isn't it?
Phone issues.
Is that what it said? Fair enough.
Yeah.
No problemo. Ghoul number 18 is going to eat Schnookums, I'm afraid. Missing. That Shroud Shave Schnookums. Ghoul number 19 is no longer shaken. I've just thought. Yep, fair enough. Ghoul number 19 is crushed by the vines that have been wrapped around him since the start of the fight. Ghoul number 23 is still entangled and is not breaking free and is not going to suffer any hardship from them other than the fact he's stuck. Okay, next round. Dondrad.
Dondrad, well...
What's your bloody issue? It's not yours. Thief.
Dondrad... I've got to be careful, but I think Dondrad need to move to there.
Okay, Dondrad, you are now immolating Irina.
Well, I can't go between them, can I?
It's effective. Can I not just step back from the immolation?
Well, it's going to be okay. Now you're immolating Bert.
Right. Let's cancel the move. There you go.
That works.
That'll work. We'll run to there. As an action, we cast healing onto Irina. And then as a free action, we throw her a potion of healing for good measures.
Okay, the ghoul is unaffected by your immolation. I like it.
So Irina gains a wound and then gains a potion of healing.
Very much. That should seriously help us.
Okay. Okay, so that is that. And at the end of your turn, the ghoul is unaffected by your damage field.
If you had immolated me, I'd have had a +4 protection against it. So.
Yeah, that's very true.
That's right.
Rannick.
The ring.
Yeah.
Rannick realises that maybe this isn't a time to fight smart.
Pardon me.
And circles round to get these two on this side.
Okay. You don't get the drop anymore, by the way.
I know I don't, but I moved at least 5 inches.
Okay.
Which means if I hit him, I do get some more damage.
Okay, that's another ghoul going down.
And that'll be that. You're right there, Bert.
I think I'm going to swallow the potion.
Oh, it doesn't check because I turned them on. Okay, that's the potion of healing. That takes you down to 1 wound.
And then I'm going to try the wand.
Go for it. You're still at -2, but that's also better than -4. Or -6 if you tried to multi-action it earlier.
Need to put the -2 on?
No. Just make a spellcasting roll. Oh, look at that!
With a raise? No, not with a raise, not quite.
I don't need a raise. I'm all healed. Yay.
You're all healed!
Thanks, Dondrad.
Okay. That'd be you. That'd be Amber running as fast as... Oh, Amber's obviously... Yeah. Amber's obviously worn herself out trying to get there. She's slowing down. It's also the fact she's running sideways doesn't help. Good fella. This fight will be over before
We're
you
gonna
get
keep
there.
Bay
This fight-
watching this mofo. All we gotta do is run. I'm like the Rock, man. I'm just running, and Chelsea's my little bitty Pamela Anderson.
Well, now I'm seeing her in a red bathing suit.
Okay, I'm going to recolor her outfit later on then.
No, you're not. My armor. You never read the description of my armor or my.
No.
leather suit.
I meant of your Hero Forge, Minnie. I'm going to put you in a red bathing suit now. For giggles.
I will hurt
Hang on. Let's have a think about this. What have you got? You've got Oh. Here you go, Jelsa. Cast protection on Donjad with the hurry modifier.
on.
Good fella, you mean? He's got that old kind of thing in his brain.
I can never. I don't know why. Donjad Goodfella. I just can't do it. If you cast protection on Goodfella with the hurry modifier, you might get there faster.
Okay.
Good fellow, get +2 pace.
Yeah.
My turn is right now, so can I go ahead of him? Or?
Certainly can. So that will cost you 2 power points to cast protection on Goodfella. So he'll get protection, but he'll also get plus. But you'll also hurry his pace, so he'll get +2
How much
pace.
extra does it cost to do the?
Oh, it costs 1 to cast protection and 1 to cast hurry on him. So just 2 power points total. And as I say, all you need to do is succeed. So you don't need the raise, you just need to succeed because you're only casting it for them. There you go. So that will still give him armor +2. But more importantly,
You're all surrounded with pretty little fireflies.
More importantly, he's now got +2 pace, which will get him there faster. Okay, that brings me down to the fighting on the ghouls. So this ghoul turns
just in time to save him.
Yeah, this ghoul turns and faces Rannick and misses him. This ghoul is going to bite Bert. And that looks like a hit with a raise. That may well get through the... yep, I'm afraid that got through the bark skin, but... You wish to use your last Benny to soak that. Is he back? His phone's still down.
Mm.
Where did you see he had phone issues, by the way? Did you put it in the Fantasy Grounds chat?
I sent a message on Discord.
That's what I thought. I just couldn't see it, that's all.
That's because I sent a private message saying, are you still there?
A private message.
Message back.
I'm going to spend his last Benny. Arbitrarily. Because that means he doesn't have to make a vigor... Because he hasn't... By spending the belly, he hasn't been wounded and therefore isn't at risk of paralysis. I'm then going to claw Dondrad. And miss. I'm then going to... This ghoul will have to basically claw Burkles and miss. Ghoul number 18 is going to go for Schnookums and hit. This is not a good day to be in Bert or Schnookums, is it?
I wouldn't say being a ring ball.
Jeepers creepers. I'll spend a Benny on. I'll spend Schnookums' last Benny. See what we can do about that.
Nothing.
Schnookums is in a bad way. Schnookums is on 3 wounds. Ghoul number 23. Still entangled.
Can I become ghouls?
Yeah, I think they can.
Sorry?
I said, can animals become ghouls? And Tav said that he thinks they can.
They probably can. Rogers hates clerics. That's a hit. On Dondrad. Doing no damage. Bert.
Okay, Bert is no longer shaken. Yay. I'm going to go ahead and swing my sword again. Let's go with ghoul number 13.
Okay. Schnookums is crying out in a lot of pain, by the way.
Yeah, I saw that. I got to get away from these guys first, though.
Yeah, I know. Go for it. Hit that ghoul number 13. Ghoul number 13 is shaken.
I think that's the best I'm going to be able to do.
Mm-hmm. Schnookums
Unshakes.
unshakes.
Go Schnookums.
Indeed.
Schnookums is going to go ahead and walk away from this guy. Yes, he will get his free attack.
Yeah. 18 will get his free attack on Schnookums. Missing.
Okay. Schnookums is going to come over here and jump out this window.
Yep.
And over the fence and lay there waiting for help.
The 3 wounds will limit his pace to the other side of the window, I think.
Oh, right.
Oh, yeah, a run does it. Yeah.
In which case, he'll go ahead and come on over here like that.
Actually, that's interesting. Movement isn't affected by wounds, according to this.
But it
yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Yeah, it reduces pace, but not the run die.
Oh no, you know why? Because for some reason it did it as Bert's run, not Schnookums' run.
I'm
not sure why. I think because for some reason, although it was Schnookums' go, I'd somehow managed to move the tracker. So let me just. I'll take your 6. I just want to see. Intrigued by that. Yeah, it isn't factoring in the
wound penalty.
The wound penalty.
It isn't, no.
Is the wound penalty not a thing in Pathfinder?
I'd have to check.
Yeah, I'll have to check. I thought we.
Don't know.
I'll have to check. For now, I'm just going to let it ride.
Yeah, there. That's 13 inches. We'll just call it good. And...
Well, I guess he's got 8 lives.
Maybe that's it. Maybe Pathfinder factors in 9 lives.
No, wound penalties do apply. Wound penalties, each wound the character suffers causes a -1 community penalty to his pace.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, it is in there.
I thought so.
Maybe it just didn't get translated into the
villain.
I think it's a general bug because it doesn't strike me as something that would. Oh God, the bad guys got jokers.
Both jokers.
Oh, we needed that.
They'll test it this way, like.
Well, given that Swade is the core, and that then only the rule changes are laid on top, my gut feeling there is Swade is broken. Yeah, the school is going to come out, jump through the window after Schnookums, but obviously Schnookums is faster.
We're all gonna die.
It might be a TPK day. Number 11 is going to bite.
Okay, have faith.
Okay.
And miss.
Oh, we're all gonna die.
The one Bert shook is unshaken again, I'm afraid to say. But he does miss. This one is going to attack Dondrad and hit, I suspect. That's a hit with a raise on Dondrad. Because their rule is to go for as much as possible. Oh, Dondrad is shaken. That means Dondrad will, at the end of all my attacks, Dondrad will have to make a vigor roll. We'll see how we do up at that point. That looked cocked to me, but Fancy Grounds obviously decided it was a 6 after all. Bert is in trouble, I think. Bert takes 2 wounds. And will have to make a vigor check. He'll be stunned. Or paralyzed, as I should say. Bert is paralyzed.
Bastards!
Bert remains stunned. Schnookums.
I'm in trouble. Schnooks is in trouble. Man,
It's not
this
looking
kinda
good at
sucks.
the moment.
Schnooks is going to go ahead and come up here and help Dondrad with the named guy.
No, he isn't. No, he isn't.
No,
He's
he's
going
not.
to do it. He's going to do it. He's going to have to do it from that side.
Okay.
Otherwise, he's going to get burnt.
Donjad's reefed in flames. Don't forget.
Oh, that's true. Yes, I forgot about that.
But she's going to be quite disturbing because during my next move, I'm going to jump on you.
Yeah, that's disturbing. Quiet, Cassie.
Oh, well, look at that. Oh, because of the block. Oh, well.
That's a shame. It's good. Look good. Let me check that, actually. Let me check that. Roger Ransbury should have a parry of... Hang on. His fighting's D10, which would give him a parry of 7, wouldn't it? With the block, It's 8, so that is wrong. And 8 hits.
Well, I only rolled a 6.
6 anyway, but yeah.
So, yeah. Would have missed.
That's okay, but no, it's something I do need to fix. That Roger's parry is 1 too high.
That's been the case with everything that's had the block edge so far.
Yeah, I know. It's because I didn't realise the block edge actually added on the parry afterwards, because the monster stats include the block. Do you know what I mean?
The block,
It's one of
the parry, yeah.
So I'm going to have to go through the rule set and find and reduce everyone who's got the block edge by 1. Just go through all the modules and do that. Arena.
Did you just skip me?
Yes.
Rannick.
Seeing as we're surrounded by bad guys, Rannick is going to go wild again. And with Bert down, he wants to try and get rid of as many of them as possible. So first of all, he will swing at Ghoul 11 with a shout of, "Get down, you bastard!"
Once again, his bark is worse than his bite. It's because he's not falling over, is it? That's better. A hit with a raise.
When he said that's better, I thought he'd just gone bust and fallen over.
No.
Give it time.
I think that dealt with that one.
Lovely sounds.
Yeah, that one is dealt with.
And then Rannick's going to swing round and come at that one from behind.
That's Rannick going wild, you see.
Seemed pretty effective.
We'll use my last penny then. Oh dear. Sorry, Bert, I was trying to help.
Okay. That brings us to Arena.
Wow. Is he still on fire?
Mm-hmm.
Well, in that case, I think I'm going to... To my knowledge, has Bert got any active powers on him right now?
Probably.
Yeah.
Hang on. You will definitely see that he did cast bark skin on himself, so he will have the appearance of sort of wood and bark upon him. You'd definitely be able to see that. And I don't know if Dondrad's trapping. Do you have any trappings on your deflection? Visual trappings.
Just a nice warm feeling and a soft glow.
So yeah, so visually speaking, Bert looks like he's made of he's got wood bark on him and he's glowing slightly. His outline's glowing slightly, but it's very faint. And at the same time, he's reefed in a bit of darkness.
However, I wouldn't worry about him because I can possibly take him right out of the fight. In fact, I'll take him off the material plane of existence.
Seems extreme, but okay. All right, I'll leave that.
Extreme is sometimes very good.
Sometimes.
I think in that case, I'm going to charge at and wild attack Ghoul 18 because I'm kind of pissed off by what it did to me before. And if it wasn't 18, I don't care. I'm still going to take it out on that one.
Okay, take it out and show an interesting night of violence.
Yeah. So, run at it and hit it.
That's a hit. With your masterwork katana.
The wild attack didn't apply, so that's a 10, if that makes a difference.
Turn it into a 10, which means you hit with a raise. I need to put the wild on you because you did tell me and I didn't hear you say it, so I didn't apply it. Okay, roll the damage. That's a wound.
Good.
So you put that, you basically demolish Ghoul 18. You just slice it. And it's two halves of ghouls slide down either side onto the ground. Oh, look at that. Amber's obviously picking up speed. Amber charges past Letty, bringing us to Goodfella.
We Letty the pot lettuce.
Do I have that special? Did Joseph make us fast?
I put you. Yeah, I gave you.
Yep. So if you when you hit your run now, it should include everything. So your parry should your pace should be. You can Benny that, of course, if you want.
Yeah, Benny.
You have to turn run off and click run again to rerun, but that's fine. Okay, Whip, go for it. I'll keep adding if you get further. Oh, look at that. Every time you just move it one square closer. And Chelsea, you get to there as well. Fortunately, from here, there's not a lot you can... You need to get around the corner before you can do much more, I would say. I might think on... Yeah, next round I think we go on to distance. I'll put you on the edge of the map just because I'm missing out on too much, having gone the wrong way around. Oh, Dodra, did you make your figure roll, by the way?
No.
Can you make your figure roll, please?
Well, I'm good. Does it work like a power?
No, it's just that you just need to make your figure roll for the fact you were shaken.
All right, okay. All right, remains shaken, so I have to spend a penny.
Yeah, but I still need to... No, but the attack that shook you, I need to know where... I need you to make a vigor roll for it.
Right, okay.
Yeah, you're fine. But you did remain shaken from your spirit roll, so if you want to act this turn, you will have to spend a penny.
So that costs a penny for that. Now, here's the thing. Can I run up to Bert and use a potion on him?
As long as you don't end your turn... I mean, from a metagaming point of view, as long as you don't end your turn adjacent to him, in theory, yes. Although, let's be honest, logically it does make sense. But if you take it in the actual spirit of the rules... I'm going to check that now. I mean, I would argue you can't, but in real... Logically speaking, because you are wreathed in flame, aren't you?
Well, I'll do it. Well, basically, I'm going to run up and smash a potion. I'm run up, stand over the top of him, smash a potion on him, right? And then activate the power of the Jade Dragon.
I'm intrigued now. What's the potion?
Crouching Dwarf Jumping Dragon. The potion is the potion of intangibility. He will disappear and become an ethereal ghost and not be affected by my burning body. Or the ghouls.
It's a potion. He has to drink it.
Oh, boo. Right,
it's good. I like the idea. That was good. Fred, it was really good. I like it. However, if you want to spend a penny to let that work, I will allow that.
If I had a penny to change the narrative, I'd have Bert's mouth be open while he was stunned on the ground.
I'll allow that. I'll allow that then. Bert is lying there with his mouth open, so you are able to. I mean, that's logically speaking, you are going to burn him doing this. So, but for now, I'm going to take it by the letter of the instructions rather than anything else. Oh, I see.
Right,
So when he's intangible.
And then I'm going to become a large creature.
Hang on.
Whoa, what are you doing?
Intangibility becomes incorporeal, is unable to affect the real world. He can travel through walls. Non-magical weapons pass straight through him. You do realise he will still be burnt, even though if he's intangible.
Oh,
It's a magical attack.
it was a good try. It was a good try. In which case, I will go.
Have your Benny back.
It was a lovely idea.
It was a great idea.
It was a lovely idea. Yeah, what he'll do is he'll kind of run into the building.
Set the
The
building.
wooden building, you mean? That dry wooden building.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, just checking.
Yeah, I'll still get up, so I'll move there, and then what I'll do is I will hit the bad guy. Missing, but he still takes
When you end your turn, when you end your turn,
2d4 damage on the wall.
are you ending your turn?
Yes.
Go on then. Okay, 5 points of damage, 19 points of damage, 18 points of damage. Oops, I think there's another one there, I didn't notice. 3 points of damage. Okay. So, ghoul number 13 is immolated. Let's have a look. The Ghast is going to spend a Benny to ignore the damage successfully.
Sorry, wildcard losing Benny's is always good.
Ghoul 15 was unharmed. And the other ghoul was unharmed. Okay, and the house is on fire. And now it's Roger's turn. So he is going to basically, he doesn't need to advance from where he is. He's going to wildly attack Dondrad. Hitting once. Shaking Dondrad, so Dondrad will have to make another vigor check, and he's then getting out of the Dondrad's area of effect of fire, which means Schnookums is not shaken, so Schnookums gets a free attack. Schnookums misses, but Dondrad is shaken and has to make a vigor roll. Dondrad?
It put that damn thing out of its misery. It's groanings.
Yeah, I'm going to stop him.
Oh, no, it's still doing it.
I'm going to do a vigor roll for Dondrad, so he seems to have vanished.
Dondrad, vigor roll?
You've been shaken. You have to make a vigor roll.
Uh,
You've been bitten by a ghoul.
Oh, right, okay. Again, is that a disease or?
It is a disease. It is a disease.
Right, okay.
Because last time you said power. Okay, you are fine. You do not contract ghoul fever.
Hold you in his armchair, you can feel his disease.
Okay, next thing's next. The Ghast charges round and attacks Rannick with much vigour and fury, hitting twice.
I don't know why he'd bother doing that.
It's saying that they should actually do actions that involve thought and sense.
Yeah,
Okay. You do understand that they're ghouls, right?
I do.
Yeah, they're mindless undead. Well, they're not mindless undead, but you know, I mean, they're ravenous undead. Okay, you are shaken.
Clerics.
That makes more sense than ferrets.
Okay, no, nothing to worry about. There's no noticeable effects.
Yeah.
Apart from the fact you've got slightly greying skin and a bit of a nasty cough.
Have you noticed what colour my skin is? I already got grey.
Okay, and then it's your turn, and you unshake.
Well, I'll have to hit him back then, won't I? I really hate these bastards.
Seconded.
Hit with a raise. 2 wounds. No wounds.
You're supposed to be a priest, Stunty. Can't you do something about undead?
Not yet. They've kind of. We're not talking to each other at the moment. God.
With God.
So,
Priest, you are.
so we are. Decisions. I think what the best thing to do is to let's.
If I may, I'll circle around the other side of him during the fight to get away from the burning building.
Well, I wouldn't do that if I was you, because that's where I'm going to go.
All right, then I won't.
I'm going to clear targets. Target Rannick. And I think we'll have to target Irina as well. Target me. Cast. Gorham's Holy Weapon. So we get, and we have to.
What the bloody hell's happened to my sword? It's got holes in it.
Oh, God. You're desperately trying to get a Benny there, weren't you?
Just a bit.
Yeah, it's a damn fine effort.
It was a damn fine effort. I'm not going to award it.
Right, and then what we do is we move to there.
I'm going to say, I'm going to say damage field. It's got to be done as per the rules. Damage field only matters where you end up, if that makes sense. I suspect because you're moving it. I'm going to say something about the way damage field works. While you're moving, the power is sort of drawn inwards to you. It's only when you're standing still that it can emanate.
Yeah, it's
out.
only when it activates at the end of my turn.
Yeah,
so
I know.
It's wherever my token lands.
Exactly.
So So I cast Bless Weapon on everybody, and then I run over to run over after the evil cleric and go burn, and end my turn.
And he is not going to be affected by that. He only took 2 points of damage, and the ghoul, though, I think that has killed the ghoul. Yeah, I think that ghoul's dead. Down he goes. But
not stunned, but still shaking.
Yeah, no. So I'm not stunned, so I am going to go ahead and stand up. And I think I'm going to go ahead and try and hit Ghoul 15 here.
We'll have to spend a Benny to unshake.
Oh, that's right. I am still shaking. Never mind. I will stand up and growl menacingly at the ghoul.
Okay.
Schnookums likes the idea of growling, so we'll come over here and attack number 15.
Okay. But, oh, for God's sake.
You'll need to unprone Bert, or he won't give the gang up bonus to Snookums.
Bert is no longer prone because he said he stood up. Yep.
Yeah, that's a miss. Yeah, we're both hurting real bad, but we're still trying to scare this guy. So,
yep. I'll move it on to Arena.
Okay.
I didn't mean to move it. I said moving on to Arena, and I actually then clicked the next person rather than actually.
Yeah, but me. Never mind. Okay, I'm going to cast Protection upon myself with the Hurry modifier.
Sensible move.
Yeah, what happens after that is not going to be quite so sensible.
As long as you don't do another action, you're cool.
Point. It depends what counts as an action. Just picking something up count as an action?
Depends on what it is.
And does movement count as an action?
No.
Movement is a free action.
Okay, then I should be okay, she said, hopefully. But we'll see. Let me just put my PowerPoints on before I forget.
What are you picking up?
If this goes well, a piece of paper. If it goes badly, some wounds.
Okay.
In through the window, over to the corpse, pick up the note and back again.
Okay. Your pace is 8.
Well,
So
I'm glad you remembered that.
You'll get to there at the moment.
That's fine.
What I need to do is I need to go to. I've got the pins the wrong way round.
I forgot about Group 23.
It's bound. It's still
bound. Okay, that's good.
So I've got the pins the wrong way round on the map.
I don't know what you mean by pins.
For the GM to see what.
To see what I've got the barn and the farmhouse the wrong way round. Just for you.
Thank you. I don't think that made me feel any better. But cool. Amber, I think, will probably just howl at this point.
Yeah, Amber's made it onto the map.
Watch me run into a burning building. So
exactly. Ghoul number 15 is going to attempt to claw Shaken Bert and fail. Ghoul number 23 is going to attempt to break free of the entanglement. Entangled. No, entangled does have a duration, doesn't it?
No, it doesn't.
Is it not?
Nope. Doesn't have a duration.
I guess once the vines have grown, they kind of stay there.
Yeah, I suppose they do. Good fella and Jelsa. Welcome. I'm going to assume it's taken all your running to get there, but that's you get there. Because I'm feeling nice. So I will share this map so everyone's on that map. Makes my life easier. That's Goodfella finally runs into the battle as everyone's beaten up, dying. There's dead bodies everywhere. And Jelsa.
Oh, I don't see anybody that I can target without hurting a bunch of allies. So
next turn, you'll probably
at
be able
this
to do
point,
more.
I'm going to slide down off of Goodfella's shoulders and go, "Thanks for the lift."
Okay.
Can I still move? Or because I moved with him, no.
Technically, I suppose you can, but given that I sort of gave you an artificial boost to get you onto this map, I'm going to assume that the two of you ran along side by side. And did you know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. Well, then I'm going to.
I don't know why that won't let me. I'm just going to put a new one of you on because for some reason it didn't want to let you onto the map.
Okay, I'm going to move to right there.
Oh no! Next turn you can. That's what I'm saying. Is this turn the two of you just got there? Is what I'm saying.
Okay.
Ghoul 15 is going to attack Bert again. Because, well, I really don't like killing players. The thought of killing Schnookums fills me with more dread.
Don't worry, guys. We're here to save you.
And
time.
Right. How badly injured is Schnookums?
Schnookums is barely hanging on. He's been clawed in multiple places.
And Bird is at 2, so
yeah.
Okay, so we're going to use healing with the power of channeling. Additional recipient and target.
Your damage field's going to run out at the end of this turn.
Bert and Schnookums.
Oh, actually, it was a potion. You can't keep maintaining it, can you?
No, it's going to run out.
Yeah.
So I'm going to cast healing on Bert and Schnookums. They gain 2 wounds.
Okay, so Bert's healed completely. Schnookums is down to 1 wound.
And I turn around to Rogers and go, seriously? Is this the best you've got?
But he resists, I'm afraid. But then you do attempt to immolate him for no effect. And that brings us to Goodfella. Do Mr. Goodfella.
You're
Get here. I don't know what to do. Where is everyone?
They're all north.
Can you hear me?
We can.
Yeah. There's a ghoul next to Bert. There's a ghoul next to a gas next to Dondrad.
All right, I'm going to run my full 9.
Yep. It's 11, in fact. So.
And you still got the hurry on you.
Yeah. So you get to there. Hit ghoul number 15.
I will clear ghoul number 15.
Go for it. Ghoul number 15. Okay, roll. You miss, but you hit with the you roll the damage. You shake it.
Oh, I'm putting it.
Wait, spend a penny for that. You rolled it twice. No, you didn't. Yes, you did. Damage. Ignore me. I'm being an idiot. Oh my word. So you shake it with the first shot, and then you skewer it with that short sword of incredible accuracy. Okay, that brings us to... So, basically, just to get this thing over and done with, the last... There seems to be some scarecrows moving down the path towards you all. Arena. Oh, me. Oh, yeah, reminds me.
Can I get the rest of the way out of this building safely?
Yeah, you certainly can.
Okay, that's a good start. Not burning to death seems like a fantastic idea.
Okay, everyone will have to please ignore the flame that just appeared in the wrong place.
Okay. Gone anyway, so that makes that easier.
Indeed.
In fact, as I jump through the window, I'd quite like to stab Ghoul 23.
Go for it.
Seems like a cool idea to me.
You hit it. I suspect we'll get the farms finished today, I think. But my word, what a scary fight. And then you clamber through the window.
Ooh.
And Amber's down with Jelsa.
I'm pretty sure that Amber's going to come running over.
So, yep, go for it.
Can only go that far, right?
Ghoul number 2 is going to run. Panic.
Booker! More of the bastards! You hold him steady, Stunty.
He stopped glow. He stopped being wreathed in flame.
I'll step closer then.
That's a hit. This guy's one tough cookie, especially when I got 2 jokers earlier.
Hmm.
He ignores the blow. It's almost as if you cannot hurt him.
What's this bastard made of?
Jelsa.
Then Josie's gonna move up her full move, and I think that gives me enough range. I'll have to see here.
It does.
And using selective.
There you go. Got that.
Oh, hell no. I didn't miss this whole fight to miss now.
Yeah, you hit. I love the way it says he's out of range when he isn't, but that's by the by.
No, I want to Benny it.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
It's, it's hardly fair. You come all that way. Okay. So, Bert, your protection, your hurry, and your shroud are about to go down.
Do we know what it would cost to renew that?
I suspect it'll be 3 power points. Hang on. Oh, 6 power points actually, because you did it on Bert and you did it on Stuckums as well.
No, it'll only be 2 because Hurry and Shroud are both part of protection. They're modifiers for the main power. You just pay 1 to maintain the main power for each target.
Okay, so it'll cost you 2 power points.
In that case, yeah, I think I will go ahead and spend it.
Okay.
Okay, so Bert is going to step back a little bit so that people can get in there and do some strange and nasty things. However, Bert is going to shoot at Mr. Cresby.
Okay. It's a hit. Oh. Just one short.
Yeah. And then Schnookums is going to run up here and pounce on Mr. Crazy.
Go for it. Nope, doesn't look promising. But then, given the amount of penalties all you guys got, I'm not surprised.
Well, actually, Schnookums has got some bennies, so let's go ahead and spend one benny on that.
And for some reason, Schnookums didn't get any gang up bonus there,
Which is a bit daft.
even though Crazy's got block. He should have got +1 gang up bonus.
That hit. That's a wound on him. Right.
Schnookums is targeting himself.
That explains everything.
Why?
That explains why Schnookums wasn't getting gang up bonus.
Hmm.
But anyway, Crazy is shaken, not wounded. Okay.
Okay, that's it then.
Shaken removed. I'm going to have a friend's. I'm going to multi-action. A frenzied attack on Rannick. Fighting left, right, and centre. And then going to have an attack on Dondrad.
I think Rannick wants to get his shield into his mouth if he's biting. That says, "Suck on this, you bastard."
Okay, Ghoul is going to run. That's the original Ghoul. Okay, and new round, I believe. Oh, still on hold. Oh, guess what? Just what you wanted.
Who got them?
I got another Joker. It's got so many pennies. So many pennies. Make this fight go until midnight, I reckon, or just on Rogers alone. Ghoul 23 remains shaken. And he's unharmed. I mean, he's not done anything in the whole fight. He's literally just been entangled.
It's alright, you can do something in a minute. You can burn to death.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. It's a new round. 5. Nope, the fire doesn't spread this round. Arena.
Nobody's got any effects that affect me if I get near them at the moment, have they?
No, not that you know of.
Uh,
Dondrad's no longer wreathed in flame.
I'm going to go there, and I'm going to add my 2 Penneth into this fight.
Okay, go for it. I have targeted Crazy for you, given that there seems to be some interesting targeting going on earlier.
Generally drop my dice directly on top of them, so if that doesn't work... Wow. He's hard to hit.
Mm.
Deemed a worthy opponent for this type of encounter. The level of adventure you are at. That's the thing to bear in mind. They're going to get worse. I must admit, the amount of spell books I've just been having to pop into it's like in sort of 2 rooms is like 7 spell books. Much later on, of course. All right, oops. Sorry, I must have clicked it. No, it's my fault. I clicked a button that I didn't mean to. I keep doing that by mistake. Schnookums.
Bert.
First, then. Yeah. Shake Rogers.
Ooh.
If you were a horse,
Snookums is doing some good stuff.
if you were a horse and didn't ride,
Schnookums looks back over his shoulder at Bert, like, what's with these guys and their leathery skin?
Yeah, exactly. It's terrible, isn't it?
And then Schnookums is actually going to come over here and quote unquote hide in the bushes.
Okie dokie. Yep. Deflection power on Dondrad is about to expire.
Oh,
Bert Dondrad, but on Bert and Dondrad, so that'll probably be 2 power points to maintain.
that's a good point.
Everyone's out of power points as well. This is really taxed you this fight.
That's the point. Yeah, I'm out of power points.
I'm not.
got loads.
I'm going to let it expire.
Yeah, that's because you got ripped to shreds at the start and couldn't do anything now, isn't it? And Jelsa wasn't here.
Right.
Yeah. I'm still going to buff like a mother.
Yeah, go for it.
I don't think I was targeting myself there when I did that. So somebody accidentally got it. But it should be there.
Who was meant to get growth?
So I will get growth because I'm wearing it. Yeah, I will get. Yeah, so take it off Bert and take it off Snookums. My mistake, my bad.
Okay.
And then what I will do is I'll attack.
You a giant dwarf?
No, I'm only a norm. Oh, slightly.
How's he done that? Was that the potion of growth you had?
No, it's the Jade. It's an amulet called Jade Dragon.
Oh, right.
He's going to hit because it gives us an extra 1d6 damage, basically.
Oh, yeah, Jade Amulet of Growth. Growth once per day as a limited action. Nice. It should be limited free action, shouldn't it? They changed
3 wounds.
3 wounds on the guy just because you suddenly swell up in size and then just hit him hard. And he takes 3 wounds. Okay, so that's one of his bennies doesn't do it. One of my bennies.
Well, it's a jade amulet and it makes him grow. Does it turn him green and make his trousers purple?
That's very naughty.
It makes him sell sweet corn.
Ah, of course.
Green giant. Ho, ho, ho. Okay, he takes 1 wound from that after spending 4 bennies.
That's right. We like that.
And we get to Jelsa.
Selective, I get 2 of them.
Yep.
Target them for me. Oh, for Pete's sake.
Okay. So
Yeah.
basically Jelsa suddenly is hit with an incredibly uncomfortable migraine. That's 3 spellcasters now. They're down with migraine fatigue points. As the spell backlashes, it still cost you. Does it cost you the full cost on a crit fails? It's just still 1 power point. Still 1 power point, yeah. But you stuff. Oh, hang on. Yeah, okay, Jelsa's okay. If you crit, the thing about it is, it's not so much the fact it costs you a power point and it hits you a point of fatigue. It's all your powers that you've cast drop as well, doesn't it? Which means the hurry and protection on Goodfella's gone. Goodfella. Mr. Big Baggett's over there, and he's just taking everything everyone's throwing at him.
What's going on? Hold on. Whoa.
That's because he hasn't encountered Goodfella yet.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think it'll last much longer now. You just want to go there and smack that guy very, 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 very hard.
I do that.
Go for it. This guy's taking so much damage, it's ridiculous. Wow.
Fella's mad because he missed most of the fight.
I think so. However, he's just done 2 wounds on the guy. I'll let you deal with your short sword of accuracy while I deal with trying to... Oh, look at that. He soaks that. No problem at all. And then you hit him with your short sword. Roll that damage from the short sword. You shake him. And he goes next. And he promptly unshakes. Oh. Well, I think, to be honest, the way this fight's been going, the fact that I didn't actually have you all distracted by his stench is probably a good thing.
It must be the wind direction. The smoke's overwhelming it.
Indeed. I am...
Not only that, we hang around with Goodfellow.
That's also true.
Right, well, Dondrad's the only one who's hurt him so far, isn't it?
Yes, and he hates clerics.
Yeah, I've hurt him, but he's soaked it.
Yep.
So far, as he runs around the map, I've been following him.
You know he hates clerics.
Cool. Mrs. Rannick.
I am going to. I'm going to faint. I'm going to go for a swing to one side and on Craesby, and then cut back to attack maybe from a different direction. So I'm going to do a fighting test. And I'm going to Benny it. I will use my last Benny again. I will make him vulnerable.
Okay.
Not me.
Oh, that's it. The feint edge makes him use smarts instead of agility. I knew there was a difference.
I've not got the feint edge. Yeah.
No. But no, I thought, well, hang on. How does the feint edge work nowadays? Do you know what I mean? Because obviously now tests are any skill. I had to wonder about it.
Yeah.
Okay. Who are we up to?
It's a new round. Rannick was on the 2.
Yep. So Letty, I can get rid of Letty, and I can get rid of the Scarecrow because I don't need to worry about those. And then combat round 15 starts. This is the longest fight ever. But then, given that it's been across 2 big bloody maps, Goodfellow goes first on the Ace of Spades. And that's all I'm saying. I'm not singing the song. I'm just saying it's the Ace of Spades. Goodfellow hits him. We've overrun, but I want this fight. I want to finish this fight.
It's a shame.
Goodfellow spends his horse Benny.
Shame the 2 rogues are going way after the guy that's vulnerable. But never mind.
That's a wound on Craesby. He's down to his last Benny, which I'm going to spend now. And that doesn't do anything. I've got 4 GM Bennies left, so I'm going to use one of those. That ignores it. That was just your longsword, wasn't it? You haven't hit him with your short sword yet. I'm going to say that basically, as you're swinging around there, Rannick is basically doing his feint. You're confused by Rannick, and basically what happens there is you are, your short sword gets caught on Rannick's shield, leaving you exposed and vulnerable to Craesby's attack. You will instantly take advantage of the fact you're vulnerable, good fella. And hit you once. Doing, especially as you just spent your last penny, a wound. So you weren't hit with a raise, so I need two vigor rolls from you, please, good fella.
A vigor roll?
2, please.
2.
One to avoid ghoul fever, one to avoid being paralyzed. Okay, ghoul fever, you are safe. Paralysis, you are safe. Thank you very much. The ghoul attacks Rannick. Ghoul, or bites Rannick, I should say. Oh, look at that. There, that's close enough. Yes. That brings us to Dondrad.
He's not vulnerable anymore. Boo.
Just going to kill off Ghoul to a degree.
I think I'm just going to go and hit him and see what happens.
Okay. Yeah, miss. But new round.
Huh?
1, 2, 3, 4. There was a new round.
He's checking for the building burning down.
Oh, it's really going up now.
Found the lamp oil.
Did you get the letter out of it?
Yeah.
Sorry, I was being a bit bloodthirsty and wasn't caring about collateral damage. So.
Right, I dived in to pick it up through the window and took a poke at the ghoul on the way back out.
It's not looking good.
Depends on your interpretation of what's good.
Sorry about that. I'm here.
I saw the corpse in there. I'm pretty sure it burning is a good thing.
I'm going to go ahead and try. Getting big and fancy flames, huh? I'm going to go ahead and try and shoot Crosby again.
Okay.
There's a good hit.
That is a good hit on Crosby, especially as he's out of bennies. Oh, Crudarola. Oh, I just gave him a benny rather than spending it. Let's just roll that. That's 1. He's on 2 wounds and shaken.
Yay!
He's on 2 wounds and shaken.
And since Ghoul Unnumbered went past Schnookums, didn't even see him, he's going to get the surprise attack. Haha.
I will allow it for speed and ease. Go for it.
Well, he did say he was hiding.
He did, and that's why I had the ghoul run past him. So it's very much a narrative choice rather than a get dice choice, if that makes sense.
Yep.
That's a hit with a raise. I was going to actually get the drop bonus on him as well, but not that you needed it. It's 1 less ghoul. Brings us to...
And then Schnookums will go ahead and move up a little bit to kind of give Rannick a little help if that ghoul decides to get a little closer. And that'll be our turn.
Okay, over to Arena.
Right, Pussycat, you watch me back.
Do you believe Arena was basically pounding on Rogers?
Yeah. I think... Hang on. Is Dondrad still huge?
That's a bit impersonal, isn't it?
Well,
yes. I believe he is. I think, yes, Dondrad is still in
size 1.
Dondrad is now human-sized.
Okay, fine.
Yeah,
Okay,
actually, you're
I
probably
am-
having to look up at Dondrad, yes.
going to make a wild attack against Crosby, and if it succeeds and he
Yes.
actually goes, if he goes down, I'm going to run straight through him.
Okie dokie.
If he doesn't, obviously I won't, but
Fair enough. I have activated the attack of wildness.
let's see what happens.
Oh, okay,
No.
well you hit with a raise, and I have my last Benny ready.
Oh, you.
Oh, 4 wounds. I think the the sorcerer wizardess may have just killed the big bad of this whole area. Yeah, down he goes. He is deaded. A large iron key collapses to the ground as he falls to the ground.
It looks even nicer in there than it did in the house.
Oh, you haven't seen the barn yet, had you?
Oh.
Party sheet, inventory. There we are. There's the inventory. Drop parcel on there. The iron key. Okay. Where are we up to? We are waiting for Irina to end her turn.
And my turn then, yes. Amber will pick up the key in Amber's teeth. There you go.
I'm going to. What I'm actually going to say is I'm going to get back to Irina for argument's sake. Yeah, so it's a large iron key. Okay, that brings us to Rannick.
Right. Oh. Let's move around there to engage both of them.
Yeah, you didn't. I checked. You didn't leave his. You didn't leave his reach, so he doesn't get a free attack on you.
What's the idea? And then we'll go. We'll take a strike against each of them. First against the one next to Snooks.
Thank you. Oh my word!
I moved enough for my rhino hide to kick in on that one.
Mm-hmm. It's a wound. Kill the other one, and then we can.
And then second attack on the one next to Irina.
Hit with a raise. 2 wounds. Congratulations.
Hate these bastards.
Okie dokie. So, what I need now at this point, it happens once a day, and it's easier just to do it now than worry about it later. So, what I want to do is before I forget for the end of today, I need vigor rolls from Bert, Schnookums, Irina, and Rannick, please.
Before we do, has Dondrad got time to cast Remove Disease on us?
No, that's the point.
But don't. I've saved the penny for it.
That's
I
the point.
noticed it was there. I thought that might have been what it was for.
Bert's okay. Irina's okay. Schnookums takes a wound from ghoul fever. But has
Right.
Benny's. Benny has Benny's.
I've got a multi-action on.
3.
Schnookums succeeds after spending a Benny. Bert is, yeah. Reinnick's going to be the only one succumbing to ghoul fever today at this rate.
Unless Dondrad heals us first.
Well, no, that was the whole point. I deliberately wanted to get you hit. I deliberately want to get the ghoul fever hits in before Dondrad healed you.
Yeah, so I'd saved the Benny, hoping I wasn't going to hit so I could get 5 power points and then cast healing. What happens if I fail the roll?
How did Jelsa get a
That's better.
point of fatigue?
You critically failed on a spellcasting roll.
Is it migraine?
Oh, okay.
So will I roll healing then?
Well, it's cure disease, isn't it? Yeah.
That's a success.
Okay, now let's have a look. I need to check your power points on this one.
Yes, I know. That's what I was just going to think. If you
Okay,
run
now
one shot,
neutralize poison or disease. So it's 4 power points. It's 4 power points.
assuming we're all going to get within range after this, because so I don't have to waste points spending
yeah.
range.
Okay, so how many? You got 5 power points by spending the Benny, yeah?
Yes.
Which 2 infected people are you healing today? So you've only got enough power points to heal 2 people.
How many are injured? 3.
How many have got ghoul fever? Bert,
Yeah.
Schnookums, Arena, and Rannick.
Oh,
How many
you mean I have to pick?
Bert's got heal as well.
Bert.
Yeah, but Bert only has 4 power points.
You only need 4 power points to neutralise cure disease on one person.
I do. You
Well,
Schnooks get it from me.
Okay,
Well,
so
what,
make your spellcasting roll, Schnooks.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to do it on Bert.
Schnooks is cured of ghoul fever.
And also healed 1 wound.
And also healed 1 wound. Yep. Don Dread, who are you casting ghoul fever on? You only got the power points to cast it on 2
thing's
people.
not casting ghoul fever. I'd rather he cured it than
cure disease.
So yeah, let's move it from Bert because he's the other healer, right?
Okay. Bert no longer has ghoul fever.
And we'll remove it from Irina as well, who's another spellcaster.
Okay, that's your lot. So that is where we shall leave it today.
But then we will use a potion of remove disease to help somebody else.
Oh, go for it.
All the stops, you see.
Okay,
like
so that just leaves.
Like Batman's belt.
That just leaves Rannick. He's the only one left, isn't he? If you've got a potion of cure disease, that cures Rannick.
Yay!
So I'm pretty sure I've got one.
The only real issue, the only real issue is, I was going to say, the only thing I will say is, because you're all out of PowerPoint spellcasters, I know it's not in the rules anymore. I'm going to say you'll need a long rest to get your PowerPoints back, which means anyone with a wound will be outside the golden hour unless you use healing potions to heal your wounds now.
Which I just did.
Yes.
Well, funny you should say that because I've got a potion of healing for Goodfella.
Okay, Goodfella.
I'm a walking apothecary.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine. And basically, I'm going to take everyone's fatigue off because by the time basically you're pretty much finished here, and I shall unlock tokens if anyone wants to explore and experience all the loveliness of the gruesomeness. I shall, as in from the map perspective, I'm going to get rid of all the effects because I don't need a map anymore. I mean, basically, the farmhouse is burning down, but you just want to enjoy the map. In fact, if I just turn line of sight off, you can all see the map in its full glory. As I say, I wish I knew who made the map to give him credit because I think it's a very nice map in a gruesome kind of way.
Oh.
Yeah. So, obviously, anything that was in the farmhouse is destroyed by the fire, so you're out of luck there. Although you did
No, we could have put the fire out. It wasn't that spread.
Oh, I think the last one was basically most of it went up. Woomph, I'm going to say.
I don't know about this thing.
Okay, that's the huge that's the stone head.
Yeah, I know that, but it's out of place, so I'm going to examine it very thoroughly.
It's the can I have go on then? Common knowledge rolls.
Do I get any bonus for having grown up here?
Oh, pissing out.
Arena, it's possibly magical, and if you can carry it back home, it will probably grant you wishes for the rest of your life.
That one would have been a lot.
I don't take that one seriously. Not even any critical failure would do that. Bert and Dondrad and Radek. The head is known locally as the Stone Warrior. It's a remnant of an ancient Thessalonian statue that once stood in the area. Realizing this statue was too large to move and too unique to destroy, Hamberley decided to use it as a support for his barn and incorporated it into the building's structure.
I see.
So there you go. The Knight of the Ghouls you've dealt with. Okay, so at this point, I just need to check something before I do this. Yep. At this point, having defeated the ghouls and killed them off and saved Lettice and her husband, I am proud to say you all get your 5th advance.
Oh.
And you certainly deserve it after that fight. That was brutal. And I hope you enjoyed that one.
Oh well, better late than never. I'll take Destroy Undead.
I've been thinking for a while that I was going to take Menacing to do a double whammy of Intimidate and then Attack to make things vulnerable. But I changed my mind with the fighting smart instead of hard, and I was going to go for Quarry with Undead as a foe. So you get good at getting rid of Undead and I'll do the same. And then we'll never face Undead again.
Pathfinder, there's always Undead.
Yeah.
Well, in actual fact, let's be honest. It's Savage Worlds. Can anyone think of a Savage World setting that doesn't have zombies? I can't.
None.
I'm desperately trying to now.
I don't think there is one. I'm not aware of a single Savage World setting that
Wonderland
doesn't
no
have
more.
zombies.
Wonderland no more.
Okay,
Does
point
the Goon
taken.
have zombies?
I don't know about the Goon. I'm sure there are ones, like, as you say, Wonderland No More definitely doesn't, I think. Although there's nothing to stop you putting them in, is there?
Yeah.
But anyway,
yeah, Mark Koval did a video recently on his YouTube channel called Everybody Loves Zombies.
All good stuff. Well, there we go. I thought I was going to kill some of the party there, but they survived. Hopefully next week we'll be heading over to Foxglove Manor. Have fun. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed later.